I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to The Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling.
I'm done with fucking losing. I'm done with trying to learn the sweet science. It's war. It's just straight war.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
As it stands, stop listening to the bullshit until it comes from me.
He's got to come out here and try to take this dude's head off, or we got a rematch on our hands, man.
I hope they can learn from my situation and not give up. Like, stay strong. Like,
a man like me don't make no excuses. My boy Chisora said I can win this.
I let the cat out of the bag. Is I'm gonna whoop Usyk next fight. I'm gonna beat him.
Let's go, champ.
I'm gonna take away them belts from him.
Look at him, y'all.
And I'm gonna reign again to become 3-time heavyweight champion of the world.
And the news.
Stay hungry, stay humble.
SDS Promotions.
When you in the trenches,
I'm saying, let's go, champ.
Cool
Where's the rematch, champ?
How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets come back?
Davis thought Santa Cruz was going to fall from his
The popular and acclaimed defending WBA lightweight champion of the world.
If it was the streets, these niggas would have been smoked. Pack the whole group up. Pack them up and get them the fuck out of boxing.
Haney, Cambosis, one of those folks, maybe Garcia.
All them guys is easy work. They're easy work, man. I'm the top dog.
The hard-hitting young star of boxing, 3-division world champion.
Skill for skill. I'm much more skillful than Canelo. I stand on that. I'm much more skillful.
You and Cambosis, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
The defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland.
We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
SDS Promotions.
I remember walking in Mayweather gym, he sitting on the couch. I told him he a bum-ass fighter. He ain't say nothing, not one word. He got a fur on his 80 degrees.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo, but you already know we had to bring you 2 shows a day. And today, we're here to discuss the big news. Riyadh season card is bringing fireworks because Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois almost come to blows in their face-to-face. So we're going to be reporting on that. Plus, we got a couple of industry insiders claiming that Tank Davis pay-per-view has flopped and that he has not done the numbers that you thought he'd do. Now, it's your usual suspects, but a few others. But nonetheless, we will give that information, screen share, and we're here to talk about both topics as, you know, both are pretty much, you know, polarizing, right? Like what took place, we'll give you a screen share with AJ and Daniel Dubois. Shout out to Dubois, you know, stood his ground. AJ always trying to do that. He always trying to, you know, intimidate someone into being respectful. Bro, it's a fight. Don't nobody want to be respectful to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's funny as hell. He's like, oh, you fighting me. You should be happy you fighting me. And it's like, champ, I'm fighting you. I don't got to respect you. You know, teach me how to respect you in the ring. And that's what he should be worried about. But I do like AJ's energy. You know, he's the type of dude that, you know, if you at a line, he's going to show you. He's going to put you in line, put you right in check, right then and there. And that's what I like. He don't let shit slide. He always gets very serious. He's never actually come to blows, you know, but I think he says something like, Daniel, don't make me slap you across the face with this chair. I'm like, damn. Shit got crazy. So we're going to play that. And then we're going to get into the industry insiders and their many, tweets and claims that Tank ain't done what he should do. I'm going to just say it. I don't believe it. Every time Tank fights, it's an event. Every time Tank fights, Google Analytics sends me an email saying, boxing is up 130% or whatever percent above 100, just to be fair. Every time Tank fights, my numbers go up. I can't, and I get it. All that is free. Paying the pay-per-view is not. But it just doesn't make sense that, people are going to his fights and paying $5,000 tickets, but they're stealing a $79 fight. You guys got to make that make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. That logic just doesn't make sense. I mean, he's breaking gates, right? He fought Rolly, not Ryan, in the Barclay. He still did better in terms of ticket sales and breaking records and setting them. Again, I was at the LA fight with Pitbull. I was at the Barrios fight in Atlanta, sold out, beautiful people, amazing cause, no fights that I remember. I just can't believe that. You know what I mean? Like 150,000 people tuned into the Tank fight on a new network. I can't believe it. But let's get to the AJ stuff first. And then we'll get to the Tank tweets.
Let's go now.
Sharp, relax.
Look, you see, he's like, hey, yo, shut up, relax. It's like he think he's somebody's boss or demands to be the boss, which you can't knock him for.
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
Who do you
disrespect.
think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me. Can't put this chair across your face.
No. I love how a day backed up. Instead of standing up and getting in the way, he like, well, let me get the freak out of here. Shout out to Day for that. I loved it.
No, don't disrespect me on my.
He let old ass Frank get in the middle. Frank fucking around catch a heart attack. Frank, these dudes better understand that this is real life. Frank trying to get in the middle. He looking pretty old, you know what I'm saying? I know he ain't getting them 10,000 steps. He better get the fuck from in the middle of them two big ass dudes.
It's okay. I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me, bro.
Oh, he called him a little boy.
Good. No. Know who the this guy thinks
No. We'll do it with
No.
It's good.
Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
Dan, don't take disrespect lightly, Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that. And try to call me out.
Right, can we call that a cut?
Yeah, we will.
Good. Are these coming off now, these mics?
Look at that
What's the
stare.
swing go? Let's go.
Look at that stare. Shout out to AJ, bruh. Hey, yo, you gotta love him, man. You gotta love him. I mean, he gave us something to talk about first and foremost. And I'm gonna replay it because Daniel looks like he's joking, right? You see him. Oh, you want to go? We can go. Does he get serious? Yes. He certainly rises to the occasion, right? He did not back down at all whatsoever. So, shout out to Daniel for, stepping up. But I don't know that he was 100% serious at first.
Go now.
Sharp, relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
See? You could literally see his face change from a grin to like, what? Hold up. You ain't about to disrespect me on camera?
Relax.
If you want to go now, let's go.
Chair across your face. Don't disrespect.
No, you can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect.
You can't intimidate me.
See how it went from, it just changed. Now he mad. I love it. Because he young. I'm pretty sure he's younger than AJ. And look, he beat my guy. he's not the most technical fighter in the heavyweight division. And fuck if his arms don't look like they get in the way sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But he hits hard. Motherfuckers is feeling his power. Last time we seen someone hit AJ hard was Andy Ruiz. Like, let's be real. We never seen nobody put AJ in another fight. He's lost boxing matches. I want Dubois to fight him. And don't be calling here talking about Dubois. His name is Dubois. He's French. Dubois.
Daniel, don't disrespect me.
Who do you think you are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me. Can't put this face.
No, fellas. Hey, no.
Don't
I ain't gonna front. AJ doing a lot of talking. How you gonna repeat that you gonna hit him with the chair across his face twice, man? Just grab the fucking chair then. Making me curse.
disrespect me on my life. No, man. It's okay. I want this little boy. Don't disrespect me, bro.
Yo, he called him a little boy. AJ be wildin', man.
Good, no. Know who the this guy thinks he's talking to?
No. It's good. It's good.
I love Daniel. He's like, nah. Yeah, we got us a little dog fight. I love it.
Respect lightly, Dan.
It's good.
Dan, don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that. And try to call me out.
I love and hate AJ, right? Like, I love and hate. I mean, and I'm talking about this particular situation, right? Because it's like, I love that he's giving us something to talk about and he's making this spicy for us. But at the same time, I'm also very upset that he's getting mad that someone doesn't respect him. Like, that's part of this sport. You about to have a fight. Like, why should I respect you? If Daniel is in here shaking hands and tapping his shoulder and wanting to take pictures with AJ, we the fans going to be talking smack. We going to be saying, man, it's going to be a walk in the park. He's intimidated. Daniel's just happy to be there. He want to take pictures. Like, you know what I'm saying? These fighters stay in between a rock and a hard place. They can never win or lose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look, like, I'm literally telling you, I'm happy and mad at his reaction. Obviously, again, happy because it gives us plenty to talk about it. It excites us for the fight, but it gives me this sense of entitlement that AJ continues to have throughout his career. Like, he thinks he's above the rest. And maybe rightfully so, because he's been a two-time champion, two-time undefeated. He's been at the top for a minute. His resume certainly speaks for itself. But, again, it's the fight game. Dudes ain't got to respect you.
Right, can we call that a cut?
Yeah, we will.
Good. Are these coming off now, these mics?
He wants to swing.
I just hope that Daniel can keep his hands up. Like, I feel like his shoulders is so big he really can't guard. Or, you know, I don't know, man. Because AJ hits hard himself. This is an interesting fight. You know, I hope Americans get behind it, as a lot of us wanted Wilder Dubois before Wilder took losses. There were a lot of people, you know, willing for Wilder to get in there with Dubois. And, you know, I was one of the guys that thought Dubois wasn't ready. And, you know, now he certainly is seasoned for any top heavyweight. But shifting gears, we got the, you know, industry insider, Rick Glaser, who seems to always know what Tank did. And I quote, he says, "It seems Mr. Tank Davis needs a very strong dance partner to be able to sell pay-per-view, as Tank tanked, selling slightly less than 150,000 buys, and it doesn't bode well for Benavidez either. He was the co-feature. Remember, Tank only did 61,000 pay-per-view buys versus Hector Luis Garcia in January 2023. Just 3 months before, Tank versus Ryan did that astronomical 1.2 million buys. Besides, a real dance partner, piracy is a huge problem. Price point was way too high, fighting someone with no name recognition, and there's way too many boxing pay-per-views this year from multiple promoters." And the last one, consumer resentment regarding pay-per-view. Both creating a very saturated market for pay-per-view. Tank absolutely now needs Loma to sell pay-per-view. I said from the onset that my opinion, it would do under 200,000 buys. Just maybe the PBC Brain Trust learned an important lesson and an expensive one. Don't use no-name fighters in pay-per-view main events. Now, more than ever, Tank needs Loma to sell pay-per-view. So now, you guys obviously are going to say he's a hater. I always say Rick's been right recently. Before, he was certainly falling in that hater category. But we got this other person, Jetty Goodman, who is trusted and people do believe, and he said the same thing June 21st now, which is 6 days ago. Again, I'm not a pay-per-view guy like that. I don't really care about the numbers, but, you know, you dudes seem to love to hate on Tank. And with this new news coming from Glaser now, I just figured we might as well give the full story. So Jedi says, we have some television numbers and we will have a better handle on it next week. There were reports going around of under 250,000. Based on what I've gotten, that's probably within the range. It was well above double or nothing, but could be in the range of Revolution and maybe a bit higher. I'd say 150,000, 220,000 would be the range. Now, this is PBC Kenneth Buhari's, who says, FYI, Prime Video treats pay-per-view numbers as proprietary. In other words, none of these folks claiming to know what Tank Martin did have a clue, and their guesses aren't very educated. So again, I wanted to give all sides. The thing is, what is a PBC guy supposed to say? Yeah, Tank tanked. But he is claiming that because they treat it as a proprietary, no one knows the numbers. So people are just lying. So I wanted to show that because it's important, right? I don't want to only show the negative. PBC is claiming whatever people are saying, it's a lie because there's no way to get them according to Amazon. So that's all the information for the show. And if you want to call in, now is the time to do so. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. I will restart that. Apologies. Now is the time to do so. The number to call, if you want to call from your landline, that is 563-999-3427. I got to get that by heart. I'll be rusty with that. Yep, 3427. And Twitter, Discord should be working now. Apologies, gentlemen. I didn't even see your messages. But yes, let's go out to Khaled in Indiana. But first, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. This is our second episode today. Help a brother grow. Smash the thumbs up. Share the show on your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever you're using for social media these days. Khaled, Indiana, what it do?
Ness, bro, what's good? How you feeling?
Sensational.
Excellent. Yeah, man. So I saw the little face-off with Anthony Joshua and Dubois. Dubois. I think that's his name. Yeah, I'm excited for that. You know, that got like a little antsy. I got like a little fired up. So I'm happy to see the two heavyweights. I'm probably gonna watch that fight. And then as far as the Wick Glaser point, I think it's more of an economic issue versus Tank don't sell pay-per-views. Because we had the 5-on-5 shit, we had to pay for that. Then we had some other pay-per-views with the Zone, Usyk and all that, had to pay for that. So the economy isn't in the best of places right now. And it is like maybe like a pay-per-view hangover or just kind of just resentment of having to pay for all this. Like, well, I got to pay $90 for all this. You know what I'm saying? So, Frank Martin, you know, being a no name, maybe that can help. And Tank did mention that the promo wasn't the best, so maybe that played a role. But I'm gonna go with the economics, but I'm gonna not go with Tank don't sell. I'm not going with that part. I think it's us as fans kind of tired of not have that fight shouldn't have been a pay-per-view fight. But I think that PBC has the pay-per-view model, and I think that the arrogance of fighters may think that they'll be looked at different if they're not on pay-per-view. But some fights belong on pay-per-view, some don't. Frank Martin doesn't belong on pay-per-view. That's a free fight that does well and all that. But sometimes the pay-per-view, you need that pay-per-view to cover these guys' purses to a certain degree as well, because Tank probably has a high guarantee. So, but maybe the gate could cover that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know the P&Ls or the whole breakdowns of how everybody gets paid, but that fight probably shouldn't have been a pay-per-view. But I think it's that I'm not going to go with, because I still think Tank is one of the faces of boxing and still moves the needle. What did you say, bro?
Nah, apologies. I was queuing up another AJ video.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, bro. So I think that's what it is, man. Hey, real quick, while I got you before I go, I think we need a live fight chat on something that's you ain't did that in a while. Fuck going on, big dog? We need a live fight chat on something. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna do the day.
Live fight chat on something.
I was gonna do the day since it's Thursday.
I can fuck with that.
Yeah, but it's not starting till 6, bro. It's not starting. It's not starting till 6 Pacific, which, fuck, that's 9 o'clock. Like, why would they do that 9 o'clock on the East? They tripping. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, well, if you do change your mind, I'll be tuned in because I'm gonna be watching them fights, and then if I can watch it with your live fight shit, then I'll do it. Yeah. So, all right, cool, big dog. Thank you, man. That's my call, bro.
All right.
But it's not your time.
All right.
Max out here taking pictures with who this? Reggie Bush or what? I know this is a Cowboys player. You ain't looking too slim, Max. You might be manipulating watches over there. I see your Apple Watch on. Hopefully you ain't lying. I'm on all y'all. I'm on all you sons of guns. We got to show you this, though. Let me show you this new little clip. Just more into the character of AJ. This is Carl Froch revealing his WhatsApp argument with Anthony Joshua this week. So
he's called me a prick, and I've gone back to him and said, who are you fucking calling a prick? And, he's come back and said, I don't like you. Well, fair enough, you don't like me. But all I've done is been honest and give constructive criticism on what you've done since losing to Ruiz and Usyk and where you're going now. You're fighting Dubois. There's no need to get personal. No need to start on a man's hooter. It's looking pretty good, by the way. And then you've got your £10 and your £20 notes rolled out on your bed. He's saying,
get on my level. Get on my level.
Levels. It's all about levels.
Hey, yo, you see what I'm saying about AJ? I'm so happy I played this. Why is he showing money and a Rolex to Froch? He's a retired fighter. I love AJ, though. You got to love AJ, yo. He's got that dark side to him that he don't really want you to see, but it always leaks out.
Where's the humble guy gone? Where's remain humble? Stay humble.
Remain humble. You can relate. And as I said, your
he trolling them.
wealth is in character, not in material objects.
Listen, you talk about levels. He says, I'm not on his level. But he's talking about money. Fair play to him. He's made a fortune. He's smashed it. But let's talk about levels in terms of legacy and fights and career wins. A little fat kid from Mexico made him quit, for fuck's sake. He spat his gum shield out and was looking around looking for the corner, looking for people in the crowd to help him out. He got punched from pillar to post. The referee's looking at him. Do you want to carry on? Do you want to keep fighting? And what's he done? He's quit on his feet. That is embarrassing. Something the Cobra would never, ever do. And you can take that to the bank.
Shout out. Froch, you know it's funny. I was talking to Mario Munguia today, and he said, bro, we become the historians. I got people watch my lives that don't even that never even seen a Mir Khan fight live, and I'm like, damn. And if people never seen a Mir Khan fight live, well, they ain't seen Carl the Cobra Froch fight live either. And I have, man. Froch is a good fighter. He wasn't the most technical fighter. He was just a good puncher and fucking balls to the, he had some balls for sure. Tough son of a gun. And got some big wins too with that style. Let's be real. D-Block. D-Block.
My brother, it's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore. Thanks! Nez, you doing good, my brother.
Appreciate it. Yes, I am.
Hell yeah, I love you, man. Nothing but respect for you, my brother. You've come up from nothing to something. You are one of the best. You are one of the greats. You are one of the GOATs.
Thank you.
Carl Froch, sit your ass down, retired ass fighter. I got respect for you. But Andre Ward, he put your ass down. He put you to where you don't belong in the Hall of Fame. To a certain aspect. Carl Froch is just hating. He gotta hate on Anthony Joshua, the man with a plan, and it's gonna be a hell of a fucking fight. I can't wait for Dubois and Anthony Joshua. That's gonna be a slugfest. And I do see Anthony Joshua going in there and knocking out the youngin. I just got to see it like that because Anthony Joshua has proven himself too many times. And yes, he lost to the Mexican. I am Mexican. I got respect for Anthony Joshua. He came back, beat Andy Ruiz. And yes, he lost to Usyk. But who is Usyk? Used to be undisputed champion of the world. You got to give respect to the name. Dubois, like a youngin, he don't know how to shut the fuck up, trying to act like he got balls. But we know Anthony Joshua said, hold on, youngin, chill, relax. You don't fucking do me like that on my live. And Anthony Joshua just told him in his face. And you don't think that Dubois right now is thinking, damn, I'm in a fight now. Well, you asked for it, son. Now get ready because you're going to be ready to rumble. Now, Ness, we're going to talk about Tank Davis. I told you 5-6 months ago, whenever this fight was made, 4 months ago, that Tank and Martin weren't going to sell shit. And the boxing gods have told me, and I pray to the boxing gods, show the world that this guy can't sell a fight on his own. Show the world that he ain't Oscar de la Hoya. He ain't Canelo Alvarez. He ain't Floyd Mayweather that he has disrespected so many times. Show me that 7-fight deal with Amazon Prime, which still Amazon hasn't even publicized. My brother, I'm telling you, I know you got to go 50-50 because you got to respect the PBC. And you got to go with a certain aspect of saying Rick Glaser has been wrong, but he's been right lately. I'd rather go with right lately. The PBC is going to defend their own brand. We know that. If they don't defend it, then what the fuck are they made of? Cloth? They made of nothing? They got to defend some shit. So like I said before, Nez, and you know what I'm coming with, and maybe we disagree to agree. At the end of the day, Tank Davis ain't shit compared to pay-per-view buys. And I understand where you're coming with. You're saying that he sells out stadiums. He sells out hats. He sells out caps. He sells everywhere. But let me tell you something. If the numbers are true, which I do believe, are you telling me that Baltimore can't even buy a fucking pay-per-view buy for the youngin? For the man that they should make a statue of? You telling me that they can't even fucking buy a fight? No, my brother. Guess what? Guess what D-Block did? He fire-sticked that bitch. And I made sure that motherfucker fire-sticked it. And I'm telling you right now, keep on talking. That's why Lomachenko's next. And it better be next. Because if it ain't next, his ass ain't going to do no numbers. It's inevitable. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore. Facts!
All right. That's crazy, man. I would never believe that it would take Loma to do pay-per-view numbers. I mean, Loma last pay-per-view was only 150, and that was his first ever pay-per-view. Somehow Tank gets laughed at for doing 150, but now Tank allegedly needs a dude that his biggest pay-per-view and only pay-per-view is 150,000. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how y'all make this stuff make sense. You know, we laughing at Tank for doing 150,000, but we say, I mean, the guy, literally the insider that's laughing at Tank for doing 150 is saying he most certainly more than ever needs the other guy that did 150. Did anybody catch that? Like, can we make that make sense? Yo, baby Joker.
Hello. Buenas tardes, Ness. How you doing, bro?
What up?
What's up, man? Hey, what was the numbers for Tank? You said 150?
That's what Rick Glazer's claiming.
I mean, man, to me those are good numbers,
And
bro.
Jedi. Goodman.
The only sad thing is, I mean, I guess they tried to add David to boost that shit and it didn't work, which it makes sense because you know when he headlined them pay-per-views, he wasn't really doing shit. I still think the next fight should be fucking Cruz. After Cruz stops fucking Rayo, he got a following behind him, bro. Last weekend I went to Dallas and went to talk to my dad, hang out with him, and fucking he was telling me he wants to see Tank and Cruz too. He's a fan of both. So he's interested in buying that shit, bro. He don't even know how to fucking work a goddamn Amazon or Fire Stick. We need that shit. We need it because a lot of people thought Cruz won. I'm not one of them. But, man, that's the only dude that's lasted 12 rounds on a short notice. Why not give it another fucking try? Dubois, man. Dubois and fucking AJ, bro. I'm going to ride on this motherfucker. I got Dubois upsetting him, bro. Like I said, I have not been impressed with AJ. He was supposed to do what he had to do versus who he fought. No, he didn't knock out Jermaine Franklin. Fucking Ottawa Lean, I don't know who the fuck that is. He's famous for just cutting Fury. That's it. Then he knocked out an MMA fighter, which I give him no fucking credit because he's supposed to do that shit. And then Helenius. When he fought Helenius, I thought the topic or the word on the street was he didn't look that good. He got bloodied up, and it took him so many rounds to stop him when Wilder fucking demolished the dude extremely fast. So I'm not impressed, bro. The other dude is a young, hungry lion, 26. I give him more credit for beating Miller and fucking Hergovich than any of the last fights that AJ's had. A lot of people haven't stopped him. I do not. I feel like it's 12 rounds, bro. After the 7th, once he finds out that he's not stopping Daniel Dubois, he's going to be like, hold up. What's wrong with my hands? Did my power leave me? Nah, bro, you were just being built up to get fed to this motherfucker. That's it. That's all I got, Ness. Y'all capping on Tank, bro. This pay-per-views, I don't know. 100 and up is good, bro. They're decent numbers, especially now when piracy is heavily out there, bro. Have a good night, Ness.
All right. We got Brandon.
Yo, what up, Ness?
What's up?
What's poppin', my dude? Yo, freaking Tank's pay-per-view flop. You got me fucked up, my guy.
Whoa. Try not to drop an F-bomb. We just trying to grow. That's all.
My bad. I'm just saying, because I bought his pay-per-view, probably one of the best pay-per-views I've ever seen in my entire life.
I bought it, too.
It was well worth it. The only pay-per-views that I buy are from Tank, Terrence Crawford, and that's it. That's all. I don't buy no pay-per-views from anybody else. So if y'all say that some sort of fighter is a random fighter never heard about is fighting on a pay-per-view card that I don't want to buy, I won't buy it. Because I save my pay-per-views buys for good fighters. And it was a great card that they have. And people just doubt in Tank because he's a monster in the ring and you can't stop this dude. It's like this dude has invincible powers with his hands that when he punches, he can literally knock somebody out easy. So anybody going against Tank, they better really have their guards up because once this dude hits you in the body, you're fucked, bro. Oh, sorry, excuse my language, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna be like on the floor, and that opens up for once the guard goes to the body, that opens up the head to be hit as well. So that's where Tank's uniqueness lies in. And it doesn't really matter if somebody's pay-per-view flops in terms of purchases. It doesn't matter all that much because they're still a famed celebrity. They can make money in other ways through ads and other means. So it doesn't really hurt their legacy. But Joshua Dubois seems like a really interesting fight. I might have to get that one. Might have to buy that one. But most of these heavyweights, man, these heavyweight fights have been really lackluster lately. So I'm not really into those fights. But I heard Devin Haney about to be on the come up and fight Ryan Garcia again. That's one I gotta see. Devin Haney is a legend. And so that's all I gotta say. Thank you for letting me talk, and have a nice day. Peace.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. We got H-Town. What it do?
What it do in the H-Town, big dog? Hey, what did they say you made 150?
That's what two separate insiders are saying, yes.
Damn, boy. That means Ryan and Devin outsold them. They said Ryan and Devin were 400.
I don't know who's saying that. He said that Ryan and Devin was 500.
Oh man. God damn, man. Guess Ryan Garcia and Devin the faces of boxing right now. Jesus. According to Tank, we go by the numbers here, don't we? Don't we, Ness?
Yeah.
Don't we? Ain't that what Tank fans say? Numbers don't lie. Ooh, guess Devin and Ryan are the real main attraction in boxing today. Who knew? Man, that if that's true, it's horrible. I didn't buy it, man. I watched it at a friend's house. I didn't buy it. After I saw my boy Frank Martin look like a skeleton, I knew it was gonna be over by the 6th to 9th round. It'll be over. I mean, I don't know, man. We gotta keep on bringing numbers. We gotta stay fair and say it is what it is. If you flop the flop, that means he ain't the star that everybody says he is. I mean, since people just want to go by the numbers, correct? Am I correct? That's what people keep saying, right?
That's what they
all
say.
All the Tank fans saying that he got superhuman powers. He's the most exciting. But if Tank fans ain't paying money to watch him, then what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Is he just fighting exhibition fights? I don't know what's going on. I mean, is he I mean, now how's he gonna finesse these guys that supposedly don't sell to take less money or sign the stipulations to fight him if he's only selling 150? How's he gonna put a weight class on Shakur or Devin or Ryan again if he's only selling 150? I mean, that's been an excuse on why he could do what he wants to do, right? Because NCYP says A-side things is A-side things. That's what they do when you're the A-side. You got to do what the A-side. But if the A-side is only selling 150 and the so-called B-side selling 400,000, who really the A-side, Ness? I don't know,
it's the numbers
man.
game. You playing the numbers game with them.
Yeah, but that's what they play with us, Ness. That's what they play with us. It's the real question that we ask. And they look in the mirror. Is it the A side? Because if the S side is the numbers, then if he fights Devin or Ryan, then he can't dictate his clauses and sizes of the ring and whatever he wants. Then, because if he ain't selling the way he's supposed to be selling, that's all I gotta say, man. We gotta keep it 100, don't we, Ness?
Certainly.
I'm out.
Voice of the people. There's no equal. Listen. Like he said, we got to keep it 100. You feel me? Y'all got to call in.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Y'all got to call in and tell us how you feel.
I wish Leo can keep it 100. What's up, Ness?
What up? What he not
Let's
keeping
keep
it
it real,
100
Ness.
about?
I mean, he ain't keeping it 100. Talking about Devin's a bigger star than damn Tank. You know
He
that's
said
a lie.
he said Devin and Ryan, and he's basing it off the last pay-per-view. Ryan,
so they both
Ryan went from, hypothetically, if you're going to believe Glaser's information, Ryan goes from 1.2 to 500,000. Tank goes from 1.2 to 150,000. So, you got to listen to what he's saying.
So maybe Ryan may be able to fall in that category, but Tank's overall body of work is way still better than Devin's. Like Devin's numbers, what he do? Tank may have did what 60-some thousand with Hector Garcia, somebody who had an upset win. Whoa, let's go there.
No,
Let's break it down.
You're wrong. If you break down Devin's, he got 3 pay-per-views, so you know.
Let's break it down.
I mean, he got 150.
He got 55. He got 55 cable regions.
We don't know nothing about that. Who said that?
Come on, man.
Who said that? Who said that though?
Oh, didn't Dan Raphael, right?
I ain't never see that. Get out of here. Send it to me. I dare you.
Come on.
I dare you.
Yo, Ness, you know he said some low ass numbers. Okay, we'll say he did. We'll say he did.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Come on, man. We ain't gotta play revision of history and everything because
no. I'm just trying.
Somebody,
if it's true, it's true.
Came on the show. Somebody came on the show and said, "Who the fuck is Dan Raphael?" You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, haters gonna hate.
For sure. So let's say Devin may have did 80,000. I'm gonna be a little gracious right there, right? You know, and that's with a two-time champion with Regis Prograde, which allegedly that should really do much better being an undisputed and a 2-time champion. Tank just fought somebody that never had a belt, didn't have a high profile, that just brought up there and did 150,000. The lowest pay-per-view was with Hector Garcia, who came off of a short two week upset win over Chris Colbert, who a lot of people in boxing don't even respect anyway. So Tank's still showing he's the biggest star. Tank's been carrying the sport of boxing on his back for a long time. And Lomachenko, we might as well say Lomachenko's the reason why Devin did do 150, because that's why his numbers blew up. Devin had to have somebody that's iconic in the sport, or somebody that's iconic in the sport, or iconic in social media to actually carry him. Devin can't carry an event by himself. So Tank's showing he's still doing solid numbers. So Leo, man, give Tank Davis his respect. You know, give PBC their respect. And also, man, just recognize that Ryan can be one of the faces of boxing, but he needs to go ahead and come off suspension and go ahead and win this rematch so he can solidify his spot. Ness, shout out to you and shout out to the community as always. I'm out.
All right. J Money. J Money.
I mean, I want to say this. I don't think the numbers are accurate. I mean, it's hard to tell, like with Amazon, because Amazon is his own proprietary. So unless Rick Glaser has connections within Amazon, then that's a whole different story. But I don't really think that the numbers between Tank and Martin were 150. That's crazy.
Okay. I agree with you. That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I think maybe they did maybe 800,000. That's maybe what I think, 900. Because Frank Martin isn't really a huge name, but he is kind of a big competitor in the division. So maybe he has some sort of pull. So I would say maybe like 800,000 would be more suffice. Tank is really the big name, and in my opinion, I would say he's more big. He's low key bigger than Ryan Garcia. That huge drop is just insane. I mean, unless Rick Glaser has that kind of inside connection with Amazon, then that'll be it. That'll be the deciding factor. But I just posted on the comments with Regis Prograde and Haney from Dan Raphael. It doesn't say Dan Raphael, but it came from his subscription when you subscribe.
Yeah, where you
to
posted it?
Yeah, I posted it in the comment section within your live.
On Twitter though.
Yeah, on Twitter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in the comments. That's how much he did with Regis Prograis between him and Haney.
It say
So they
150.
still 100. It's saying
Wait.
Vasily he did 100. He did 150
Lomachenko retained.
versus.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's like 55,000.
Yeah, so this was from Dan Raphael's his subscription deal that you have to pay. It's like a membership, and you get all his reports and everything.
No,
yeah.
I'm a subscriber too. I just probably
Oh,
forgot.
okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I don't know. I highly doubt he did 150. That's insane. I don't think that's true. And then on top of that, Dan the boxing man posted from somebody named Kenneth Buhari, who's
Yeah, that's the guy from PBC.
yeah, he's a PBC director, and he said that
It may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
But go ahead. He said what?
He said that that certain variants aren't accurate. So he was saying that because Jedi said that the range within would be 150. I mean, because Jedi Goodman said the tweet, and then Kenneth is saying that pay-per-views doesn't dictate. Amazon Prime doesn't have accurate numbers. They don't release accurate numbers because they're new.
Yeah. We screen shared that.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't really think the Glaser is right on that one, but yeah, that's just my take.
All right, champ.
Thank you, man.
You got it. Looks like we got Brandon, Cincinnati.
Yo, that's what's going on, brother. How's my audio? Can you hear me, brother?
Straight. Yep, straight.
Okay. Hey, shout out to everybody who did the steps challenge, man. I thought I was gonna dominate. There's some cats in there reached 20,000. I think I'm at like 17, going on 18,000. But to y'all in the 20s, salute to y'all. As far as these pay-per-view numbers, I think it's very believable for a number of reasons. For one, Frank Martin is not a known name. I don't think Tank is quite yet a pay-per-view star in his own right, to where no matter who you put him in with, he's going to generate huge numbers regardless of his opponent. I still think he needs the right dance of a partner to do those great numbers he does. For two, the fight wasn't promoted very well. He admitted himself that the promotion was ass. And for three, Amazon has done a good job of promoting PBC on Amazon. When they said they were going to Amazon, a lot of people thought this shit was just going to be this groundbreaking, monumental deal where, because Amazon has 25 billion subscribers, somehow, some way, they just gonna get some people that just scroll across boxing while they on Amazon Prime and just so happen to want to spend $80 just because they got Prime and it's there. And I kept telling motherfuckers that wasn't going to be the case. And it looks like the numbers are no better than they were when they were on Showtime. So that just goes to show that fans, regardless of what network, what platform, if you put something behind a paywall that people ain't asked for, it ain't gonna sell. So I agree. I think Tank on his own without a Ryan type of opponent, he's gonna do about 200K. And that's what he usually does outside of a Ryan Garcia type opponent. And that's what it looked like this did. Now, if you think that's a success, that's on you. He does great gates. But like I said in the chat, I remember the days when Bud did 150K against Amir Khan. And people were saying those were terrible numbers and Bud Crawford can't sell. And all of a sudden, if Tank does 150K, oh, that's a solid number. That's a solid number. Boy, how things change. But yeah, like I said, I just think Tank Tank isn't quite the Mayweather Pacquiao type of star or the Canelo star where regardless of who he fights, he's gonna do no more than, those guys, regardless of who they fought, did no less than half a milli, 400, 500,000. So I don't think he's quite reached that. He has a big hip hop urban crowd, I don't think the urban crowd is big enough to for him to just fight just anybody. So he needs to fight the Lomas and the Shakurs and the guys we want to see for him to generate those numbers. I don't know if he'll ever do 1 million again unless he rematches Ryan. But in order for him to do a solid 3, 4, or 500,000, he needs to fight the fights that guys want to see. And also, I heard a rumor that he signed a 6-fight deal for 240 million. Is that true, Ness?
I mean, nobody but him said it. I ain't see no. Somebody could
Well,
send me an article. I ain't find no article on it.
Well, I can tell you this: Amazon Prime ain't signing you to a 6-fight, $240 million deal for you to do 150s and 200,000s. With money like that, they're expecting close to $1 million pay-per-view values a fight. So they better figure it out, or they're gonna be in the soup kitchen line yet again. So yeah, just give us the fights we want to see. I don't give a fuck what network it's on, but when you put shit behind a paywall that nobody asks for, these are the numbers you're gonna get. But shout out to Tank, man. He's a pretty exciting guy. But yeah, give us the Shakurs, give us the Lomas, give us the shit we want to see, you know? So I do think this number is very believable. But that's my call, Ness. I'm gonna let you get to some other guys, man.
Wait.
Checking me out.
So you call yourself the AJ of trucking? You really a Tank fan or a hater? Cause you gonna tell me you ain't gonna say nothing about AJ's issue with Dubois?
Man, I mean, you know who I'm riding with, man. AJ gon' I
But
like Dubois, but AJ
you
gonna
ain't see
step on.
it.
He called him a little boy, man. He little. He don't get to show that little. He's a little boy, man. AJ, the landlord. I ain't gotta talk about AJ. When you motherfuckers was Team Wilder, I was back here letting y'all know who the real killer was, man. Not the preacher kid. AJ was the real dog, and we see hindsight 2020 who's still in big fights fighting for straps and who doing spin moves into retirement, man. So I ain't got to speak on AJ. I've been telling y'all who him was and who was the fraud. Y'all wanted to believe that bullshit, and we seen who got exposed and who's still fighting on the top level. So yeah, Dubois didn't look like he was ready to back down. AJ didn't look like he was ready to back down. It looked like we got a good goddamn fight on our hands. Two big strong guys who can punch. One guy young, bounced back from a couple setbacks. The other guy, bounced back from a couple setbacks, and they about to meet in the center of the ring and get it on. But yeah, I'm riding with AJ on that, man. I ain't gotta say too much about the AJ. We don't do spin moves and shit. We actually learn how to fight and do real boxing shit. So yeah, that's my call on that, man. Shout out to the AJ boxing. Shout out to the landlord from the AJ truck, and I'm out.
All right. Joe Pilot. Little Meal, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Yep.
What's the topic? My fault. I just jumped in like 5 minutes ago. What, the Tank numbers? What was the Tank numbers?
The topic is AJ and Dubois almost coming to blows that day face to face, and then a couple of insiders, Jedi Goodman and Rick Glaser, claiming that Tank did 150. But I showed
You
that Kevin
remember?
Boerri
Yep.
from PBC says that it's a proprietary. The Amazon treats their pay-per-views as proprietary, so that anybody claiming numbers is capping.
Bro, come on, man. We know there's people working at Amazon that's willing to sell the numbers, that leak numbers. Because TMZ gets police footage out here for bread. You're telling me you're telling me people can't get the numbers from Tank pay-per-views? Man, I ain't buying that. It's probably did 150 to 200, like I said yesterday. Yesterday morning, everybody was heated. I stirred up the pot. Bro, that's what Tank does. Tank does 150 to 200. That's what we expecting. Like, we already knew what it was. And that's good because Frank Martin wasn't even known like that. But that's what Tank is. That's the era we live in, 150, 200. For a 135 pounder, that's impressive. That's good. But it's just crazy. Like, as much as like commotion Tank has around him and like hype he has, like a lot of people, like Tank, and he got a lot of clout. Like the numbers ain't matching. To me, it ain't matching. Like, to me, Tank's always a topic. Like, we talk about Tank. Look at the numbers right now. You got like 600 people on the afternoon show.
That's why I said
Like,
I don't believe this. No one sells like Tank or is selling like Tank unless they're named, Canelo or AJ. No one gets the traction of Tank. Tank tweeted that he went running and danced and it went viral. Like, bro, I don't believe this at all. At all.
Bro, I
Everything
believe it.
that
You know
kid
why?
does goes viral. Look, Chrome Heart just posted him again. His whole outfit was Chrome Heart. Like, everything he does goes viral. What does he do that don't go viral? Tell me. What does he do that TMZ
Nah,
don't pick
everything
up?
goes
That
viral,
Shade
but
Room don't
niggas
pick
love
up?
stealing. Niggas love stealing. Like, if you come on, we know Tank's fan base. If they got a choice between stealing and paying pay-per-views, they stealing that shit. That's
That's
$85.
another lie. That's another lie because Tank fan base is the one with money showing up in Lamborghinis. Tank fan base is the one making
Yeah,
him. No,
but
you
let me
saying
cut you off
No,
right
how you
there.
gonna cut me off when
Yeah, I
he's
know.
the one
They
breaking
pulling up an
records?
Eminem. I
He's
know
the
they
one
pulling up.
breaking records though. He's the one breaking records. It's his tickets that cost $5,000. What happened with Ryan? When Ryan tried to do it, what happened? It ain't do it. Him and Devin couldn't do it. So how you gonna say Tank fan base is broke, but they the ones paying the
I
fucking
didn't
ticket
say
prices?
not the ones showing up to the events. I'm talking about the ones buying pay-per-views. I didn't say about the people pulling up.
And that's my point. You trying to attach broke people not buying pay-per-views to Tank when Tank's showing you time after time, ain't nobody broke at my event. Who broke?
That's at the event, though, bro. That's at the event.
Oh
I'm
my
talking
God,
about
it's like
the
you don't get
pay-per-view.
it. It's like
Bro,
you don't get it.
I
It's
get
like
what
you don't
you're
get it.
saying.
How
The
could I
people
have two
pulling up.
different fans then? How could I have broke fans and fans that's getting it?
Come on,
it
bro.
don't make
You
any
acting
sense.
like this nigga's bumping Jay-Z that ain't selling bricks out here. What you
Bro.
talking about, bro?
Bro.
Like, Jay-Z's talking about getting money, and most of the niggas bumping Jay-Z ain't getting no crazy amount of
All
money.
right, cool.
Come on.
Tell us who's bigger than Tank. Go ahead.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Then how it makes
Tank
sense
fans
to
is
you?
stealing
If you can't even
pay-per-views.
find nobody to tell me who's bigger, how it makes sense to you that he did 150?
Bro, because people are stealing pay-per-views. This is the era we in. People ain't paying for pay-per-view.
Did you steal it? Because
I
I
didn't
ain't
watch
steal
it. I wasn't at the crib. I wasn't here. If I'm not watching it live, I can't pay for it because I already know what happened. I can't do it. If I'm not at the crib, I can't buy it. It's just like, because I already know what happened. I have to not be on my phone, not talk to anybody. Because I already know. I just can't do it. It's like there's no suspense.
I hear you, champ. I hear you.
You feel me? I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm at the crib, I'm buying it. If I'm out and I see on YouTube what happened, I'm not buying it. I already see what happened. It's like everything thing. Like the whole thing just went away. But yeah, man, you already know, man. You be easy.
All right. I just can't get that whole Tank fans is broke. Tank fans still. Man, I've been to hella fights. And I've been saying it for years. This ain't a today thing. Since I went to the Tank fight in Atlanta, tell me that I haven't been talking about the amount of Lamborghinis in different colors that was there. Like, y'all got to stop this bullshit, man. That kid is a draw, and it don't add up. G-Ball, first super chat of the day, $5. Shout out to LeBron for getting his son drafted to the same team he's on. Real great father. Sheesh. Like, you talking about LeBron James? Damn, he got a son that's playing in the league? Shit. Talk about blessings. Daniel Vega, $5. Hopefully this is a lesson learned to the promoters. Either stop doing so many pay-per-views or get a worthy opponent. Boxing Patron, $5. Anything below 300,000 with David on the undercard is crazy disappointing. Tank is supposed to take boxing to that next level after Canelo. Hands up emoji. Free smoke, free smoke. One only reports TV numbers. FYI, I'm a subscriber. They have no knowledge of any streaming platform numbers. Canelo last TV numbers was 153,000K. Free smoke back with another one. They estimate TV numbers are 30% of total. Just the fact. Dre Nice, $2. H-Town, a clown emoji. Who trusts Rick Glaser? Dude, a hater. H-Town, counter. Salvador, $5. Ness, I have a question. So when Canelo fights, Mexico gets it free. No, Mexico gets to see it for free. So does that affect pay-per-view numbers since they don't buy it? Nope, because they still got. Last time I did a Google search on how many Mexicans living in America, in which the census is only going to do people that are registered, it was like 36.6 million. I'm sure that's grown since the last time we've done that. There's more than enough Mexicans here to support Canelito to pay. But that's what I get upset at. He got it right. He left his country. He comes to America for the, land of opportunity to make money to go back to Mexico. He becomes a star. He gives his fights to his fans for free back in Mexico. But we got to pay. We ain't even got no American star giving a shit for free. They all dying to get on pay-per-view. But Canelo gets shitted on. Free smoke, $2 more. Ness, pull up the Jedi tweet about Canelo numbers for context. DM it to me, champ, on Twitter. CYP with a counterpunch. And we got Bucky Rogers. Welcome to the contender level. H-Sound, your counter was first. What it do?
What it do, Ness? H-Town. Ness, the reason I bring up the numbers, because they bring up the numbers. That's their excuse on why people have to accept clauses, why people have to come down and wait or come up and wait, why people have to take less money, or why you can't fight people. Why can't Tank fight Shakur? Ness, what do they say? Shakur don't sell. Don't they say Devin don't sell? That's why he couldn't fight Devin. Now, when it was coming time to fight Tank, Ryan got to accept all those clauses because he don't sell at Tank's the A side. Now, if that's going to be your stance on it, on why Tank's moving the way he's moving, how you're justifying his actions, then that means he can't have the matches no more. If he ain't selling the way he's supposed to be selling, that means we could get these fights we want. That means we don't want to hear no more excuses. That means we want the best versus the best. We don't want to hear about the numbers no more. So for calling me a hater, I'm just using your logic against you. That's your logic. I didn't start that shit. They start he don't sell. That's why he can't fight him. Now you see, hey, numbers ain't what they're supposed to be. Yesterday's price ain't today's price, Ness. I got 5 nephews from the ages of 13 to 18. They all love Ryan and Tank. And if I ain't buying the fight, them motherfuckers ain't buying the fight. They're over here, finding a way to stream it. And then everybody I know from 18 to 23 to 25, they ain't buying no fights either, man. The people buying the fights are the people in their 30s. Unless you're a hardcore fan that your dad brought you up in boxing since you were a little kid. But they don't sell like it used to because a lot of these fighters are not fighting top tier fighters. How do you got 2 guys that are supposed to be major stars in the sport, and Benavidez and Tank on a card, and they don't break at least 500,000? You
mean
these guys?
So you feel like me? Another reason why you don't believe the numbers?
Yeah,
because Benavidez did 175,000 by himself. He did allegedly 60-something thousand with Boo Boo by himself. So y'all really gonna sit here and believe that Tank and Benavidez did 150?
That's my point. If it's really that, then you can't be dictating shit. We need to get the fight that we need to get Canelo versus Benavidez. We need to get Shakur versus Tank.
But you saying that's your point when it don't make sense. You mean that's not your point. You mean that you don't believe the numbers.
Yeah, but I don't think he wasn't selling the way he was selling to begin with. He's always averaged 200,000. When the only time he made more was with Ryan. That's it.
I mean, he certainly got, I think, to 275 or 250, something like that. But I think I got a tweet somewhere. Go ahead, I'm listening. I got a couple counterpunches.
Atlanta, you always gonna see Lamborghinis and stuff like that at fights. Bring the fights to Houston. You're gonna see all the Lamborghinis come out.
Listen, champ. Listen, don't try that shit. That was your time, though. See, I got a counterpunch. But listen, don't try that because remember, Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson fought in Atlanta, and they didn't even do half half of the numbers. Forget the Lamborghinis. They had like maybe 5,000. And Tank sold out. Like, chill, bro. This is what I'm saying. The data is there. The only negative data is dudes on Twitter claiming that he did bad, but everything else, if you go to the event, you see it's an event. Like, you talking about, oh, his fans don't buy pay-per-views, they broke. That ain't what I see at a Tank fight. You know, that's not what I see at a Tank fight. So, look. But look, everybody has the right to make their own opinion. Because this is the voice of the people. There is no equal. We got Damien, $2 Cash App. So, got Tank numbers, but not Devin and Ryan's numbers. Laughing out loud. Hand on face, laughing out loud. Well, again, this industry insider in Rick Glaser claims that Devin and Ryan did 500,000. And you do see Devin till this day, as recent as this morning, telling Oscar to shut up and pay him the money he owes. And he brought up the Triple G lawsuit on Oscar. So maybe those numbers are right. And that's why both fighters are claiming they haven't been paid all their money. CYP counterpunch.
Yo.
Yo.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy how you could call in and you know you saw the fight, but then talk about nobody bought it. But how did you see it then? Like, I'm very confused here. So you could steal fights and then clown the dude for not selling the fight. But it was so good of a fight that you need to steal it with your stupid ass. I want you to think about that. Like, that's like taking seconds at the dinner table and saying the food's nasty. You took seconds though. Yeah, but it's good though. That's how niggas like H-Town sound. Excuse my language. That's how H-Town sound. You sound dumb. You saw the fight, my guy, but you didn't buy it. So that means it was good enough for you to see that you had to steal it. And everybody listening who stole the fight, if you believe, I'm going to break something down for y'all because I've done this math already. It's if a fight is in Vegas and the gate is phenomenal, the numbers will be good. If a fight is in Vegas and the numbers aren't phenomenal, people didn't want to come see, the fight won't do well. That fight did phenomenal at the gate. If you think that many people are trying to come see that man for that kind of price on a ticket, but then only 150,000 actually want to see and pay, you're dumb. You're dumb. And I want y'all, and I know you're not going to do this because Ness gives y'all the opportunity to just lie and say dumb shit and not have to apologize when you're proven wrong. But I'm going to be on your ass. When the real numbers come out and it's not 150 because it doesn't even add up to the ticket sales for the actual fight, and it doesn't add up to the viewership and the views for the monologues and the episodes and the things before. And none of that adds up to 150 because usually they can tell you what a fight's going to do based on the epilogues that lead up to the fight and views and clicks leading up to the fight. Y'all know nothing about this because y'all don't think. Y'all just be talking. So when it comes out that Rick Glaser's line again, I'm going to be on your ass because Ness ain't going to do it to you. I'm going to be on your ass. I'm going to make your stupid ass call in and apologize for all the dumb shit you said that you don't even know is official. It's always something. And I find it also crazy. CYP talk numbers. Y'all hate when I talk numbers. What does it matter about numbers? What's about numbers? But if you hear that Tank did bad numbers, you want to call in. That's all you want to talk about. CYP talk about numbers. That's all you want to talk about. He's not a real boxing fan. Not a real boxing fan. But if somebody that CYP likes or you don't like does bad numbers, that's all you want to talk about. This is exactly why I don't fuck with y'all. This is exactly why y'all done got G-Von amped up to get his ass whooped for y'all. G-Von, you get your ass whooped for them. It's going to be the smart versus the dummy. And we all know intelligence lives on. CYP out. TBV, TBX, let's go.
Come on, show us you intelligent, champ. You dropped a couple F-bombs, couple A words, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to the top together. You feel me? What do we got here? Cliff, you be in anyway. I'll DM you. Let's see what we got here. Jerry, what's up? Jerry, what up?
Let him cook. Let him cook. Feliz jueves, amigos. Ness, I need a mic check.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, Tanky Tank and the Funky Bunch. It's a little ironic that I call after the reigning and defending undisputed caller of the year. Smartest guy in the room every goddamn time. But guess who stepped in the room this time? So I have a question for you. So if Tanky Tank and Garcia did $1.2 million pay-per-view buys, Garcia and Haney did $5 million at the gate. Tank Davis and Frank Martin did in excess of $14 million. And let's just say Haney and Garcia did 500,000 pay-per-view buys. So is the defending caller of the year, undisputed heavyweight champion, whatever goddamn belt you wear on your waist. Are you now saying that Frank Martin versus Tank Davis did 1.5 million pay-per-view buys? Because if the gate is tied to the pay-per-view buys, an excess of 14 million gross at the gate should be way over $1 million. I will wait for you to respond, but I won't hold my breath. You Tank and the Funky Bunch, you've gotten yourself in this mess. You know, we all know what Tank Davis was doing prior to Garcia. He was 200K, and that's it. But what happened? We get a little, we get ants in our pants. We get funny feet. We get tingly in our fingers. All of a sudden, Tank Davis is the new face of boxing. Tinky Tank and the Funky Bunch. Do not tell me Frank Martin was a nobody. Because goddamn John Ryder, I thought he owned the goddamn grass cutting machines. I know who the hell he was. And he and Canelo did 500,000. So, stop putting so much goddamn pressure on your boy. He can barely say one complete goddamn sentence. Ain't no casuals tuning in to Frank Davis. Stop putting that kind of pressure on that young man. He likes to paint his nails, carry a purse, but can't go up 5 goddamn pounds.
You feel like it's your time, but it's
This
not
is
your
Jerry
time.
Soriano. You'll end it for life. Let him talk.
Jerry. All right. He never answers question, that guy, Jerry. I wanted to know, did he watch the fight? Did you watch the fight? Did you watch the fight? Did you watch the fight? We got Cliff. What up?
Yo.
Yo.
So, what's his name? H Train, H Holiday. I can't remember his name. His name. I mean, and CYP. Look, let me start just like this. My boy say he's a hardcore, but here's 2 topics, and he only sticks to the casual Tank hardcore. But he a real nigga, but he a fake hardcore. And he kind of ate. That's why I'm gonna call him a real nigga. Or he kind of ate when you and him was going back and forth. My nigga CYP. Yo, I fuck with you because normally you're a real nigga, but you are biased. You the type of nigga that's like, if your nigga in the streets is kind of like you gonna stick with your mans if he's right or wrong. But let's put it like this. Yo, Tank should be getting clown for 150ness because he is the so-called face of boxing. If Devin supposedly did 150 with Loma and Tank is doing 150, that means you are not the face of boxing. If that is what my expectation is that I'm getting the face of boxing, CYP. If my expectation that when I'm coming over for dinner, if you tell me your girl's a 5-star chef and shit like that, but I still want seconds, that don't mean that your girl's food was like you know what I mean, was the fucking cat's meow or whatever fucking classy saying you could come up with. The food was good, so I want more. I want it, but it wasn't. Know what I mean, what it was advertised as. So if Tank was that guy, the face of boxing, 150, you do that shit. You don't even do 150. Canelo don't do 150. Canelo is still the face of boxing because he don't need a dance partner to hit 500,000 or near or over. This guy, come on now. And even if Tank did 250 or something like that, which like Tank said at the press conference, mediocre. It's mediocre. Yeah, that's what it is. It's mediocre. I'm saying, but what this tells me is if you're not a Mexican from Mexico, then you can't be the face of boxing. Because that's just basically saying the Mexicans run this sport. They rule this sport. Because we probably had arguably the best Mexican current fighter on the undercard, and we couldn't get 400, 500,000. So you got to be a Mexican from Mexico if you want some real shit to shake. Know what I'm saying? And also, not you like the Tank don't got broke fans. His fans with money. Yo, I got $5 for you too. I'm gonna send it. Tank's fans with real money, they show up. But at home, like the blue collar people, we not throwing fight parties for the boy. You know what I'm saying? If he don't got a good opponent. So maybe if he fight
That's
Devin
a
Haney,
lie.
that's black on black.
That's a lie
I know.
because this
Well,
last
hold
fight
on.
went viral with like
What
fucking
fight?
30 people.
What
This
fight?
one, Frank, it went viral. A clip of 30 people watching it. They had a
But
fucking a bed sheet. They used the bed sheet, put it on the wall outside one of the Baltimore
That's
buildings.
funny.
Nah, I
That's
promise you.
cute.
You ain't
That's
see
cute.
that?
I believe you. No, I believe you. But listen
Bro,
to
they,
this.
they had a
You're
projector
that's
on
like
that shit. The whole hood was
I
watching that shit.
believe you, but
That's a
that's
fight
that's his
party.
hometown. It is. I'm not saying he didn't have none, but he didn't have enough. Because that's like me and my girl arguing, and she talking about the minority. Like she'll make the exception to the rule when I'm only basically enforcing the majority. I'm enforcing the rule, and she's always countering to the minority, the exception. That's weak shit. You got you if it's not 51% or higher, don't speak on it. We not obviously he didn't have the communities all around America and outside of America coming together to watch his show. If he did 150 or even if that's a false number and it's 250. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't gotta say no more. Y'all get where I'm going with it. I feel like Joshua got scary energy. That because Dubois remind me of this nigga I went to school with growing up, like this corny ass dude. But he was kind of like he could fuck with the hood niggas, but he was kind of like that corny ass nigga. He was big, he was strong. Niggas try to play him, and one time he had to fight one of the baddest niggas on the block. Niggas sunned him too much, so they fought in the back of the school. And he beat this nigga up. He beat him up. The nigga that we all thought was pretty tough, like niggas had respect for him. The corny nigga beat him up. I feel like Dubois is that corny nigga, and Joshua is he ain't that hood nigga because Joshua ain't like that neither. But Joshua feels like, yo, Dubois could possibly give me a good fight. Maybe he could even upset me. So he's acting like that. And Joshua acts like this a lot. But when Jarrell, Big Baby Miller, someone who seems to be like that, even if he ain't like that in the ring, he seems like he's like that out the ring. You seen what happened in the car dealership. He kind of seems like that. He be sunning this nigga, chasing him around and shit. And he don't got shit to say. He don't got that same energy for Big Baby. So he's fake. He knows this guy is a threat. He could potentially upset him. I'm not calling it upset, but he sees the potential threat. And the dude he was arguing with, the one you was like, yo, if you ain't see Amir Khan fight live or that nigga fight live, well, I did see Amir Khan fight live on a Floyd undercard. But the point is, that dude that you're talking about, I never saw him fight live. He fucked him up. He that humble shit and all that what he got at him, he made him look stupid.
You may
So I
feel
ain't
like it's
fucking
your
with
time,
Joshua. That's my call.
but it's not your time.
You talking about Carl Froch and damn man. Like
He ate on him.
I talked about CYP, but you probably dropped 20 F-bombs and so much more. We certainly 18 and over now. It's a wrap. This episode is officially flagged thanks to Cliff. It's gonna be 18 and over. Let me see what Floyd posted. I just got a notification from Floyd and shit. Is he posting something about a fighter or is he posting about his strip club? Today is not Friday, so let's see. Tonight, if you're in Vegas, come catch a vibe. Girl collection. Throwback Thursday. See what I'm saying? This dude is terrible, man. He's so terrible. He's so terrible, man. Like, nah, if you in Vegas, come catch a vibe. We holding a media workout for Kamel Moten. You know? Vegas, if you a Vegas local, man, get behind Kamel Moten. None of that. I'm telling you, this dude he love that goddamn girl collection more than he love anything, bro. Terrible, man. Shit don't make any sense, bro. Any sense. He stayed promoting the damn strip club, bro. Kentrell, what up? Yep. All right. You might need to jump out, jump back in. Bad girl TKO.
Hey, Ness.
What up?
I haven't called in since my prediction for Haney, but I've been listening every single day. But I want to shout out H-Town and then that trucker guy that called in. Like, in a sense, like, their calls were like, I mean, really, H-Town wasn't saying anything, but, like, he was just saying, hey, the numbers say this. This is what we're following. And if we're going by that, then if the numbers dictate a higher number, then that person is the face of boxing. So that's basically all he's saying. And what's that other caller? The trucker guy that called in? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like shortly after him.
The trucker after him. What did he say?
After H-Town.
What did he say?
I don't remember now.
Are you talking about Cliff in Connecticut?
No. It's okay. It doesn't matter. But what I really wanted to call is because I want to say fuck Rick Glaser. I know you're trying to elevate the show right now, and maybe this is another one where we're gonna get flagged. But seriously, like, that guy is so biased. I don't even care if he's like 5,000 off in the numbers. Like, I don't even care. Like, just fuck him. But anyway, in regards to the numbers, specifically Ryan's numbers and Devin's numbers, like, people seem to forget that there was Coachella going on. Coachella was for free, like, on YouTube. Like, you can stay and watch it. Like, there was a lot of reasons why possibly those numbers weren't as good as they could have been. Like, literally, like, everyone was either at Coachella or at home watching Coachella. There was just a lot of activity that weekend. So that could have been the reason why the numbers weren't as high as they could have been. But with Tank, the numbers were bad because the promoter didn't promote it. And who's the promoter? Gervonta's the promoter. It's not the PBC. It's Gervonta. Gervonta is the top promoter. He's the lead promoter. And then there was Benavidez' promoter. Those two are actually the ones that are ultimately responsible with the promotion. It was us, and it's his responsibility to promote it at the end of the day. So if we're going to blame the promoter, then you need to blame Tank Davis. So he can't sell unless Floyd is right behind him or Leonard Ellerby. And we didn't even see Leonard Ellerby to the very end. So unless Tank has one of those guys like behind him, like, really, there's no buzz. And so you leave it in Tank's hands, this is what you're going to get. Like, he needs to step it up. I really like the kid. I love watching him fight. But, like, as far as him carrying the sport after Canelo, like, it kind of concerns me. Because the question is, who's going to carry it after Canelo? And that's really what, I think we're all, like, trying to figure out, like, who's going to carry the sport. If you remove, like, 3 guys from the sport, Ryan, Devin, and Tank, Canelo, then it's basically the sport is just, like, it doesn't appeal to the casual. Anyway, thank you, Nas. That's my call.
Appreciate it. Moose,
You may
what
feel
up?
like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Moose, Ghost got to unmute.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
What up? What up?
Okay, yeah. A couple of things I heard. I'm trying to hold them in my brain, but I think I forgot a couple of them. But one of them is being let me see. Oh, Tank, his fans being broke. You know, if his fans are broke, he's one of the biggest pay-per-view draws in boxing today. So I don't know how you got broke fans, and you're one of the biggest pay-per-view attractions.
Word.
I don't know what that person was implying about his fans and how they get down. But at the end of the day, he's one of the biggest pay-per-view draws. So keep that in mind. Let me see. What else I wanted to address? Damn. There was two other points and they kind of slipping from me. Shit. Excuse my language. But yeah, man, you said you got flagged? Somebody dropped the F-bomb, you got flagged?
You
said?
know multiple curse words you get flagged for 18 and over and age restricted videos, things like that.
Okay, I thought you were saying on that last call, or the call before the last, that they enacted it on you, like they officially flagged you, and you now this 18
No,
and
I
over.
mean I just know how it works. You feel me? I know how to. You know they gonna definitely they have some sort of algorithm that catches that.
Yeah, that's a damn shame. I still ain't. They still ain't my brain. I was trying to make conversation in the stall. I just don't know what happened to him. I think it was something about Tank though. You know, but hey, shout AJ. AJ, I don't watch a lot of AJ, but he don't strike me as somebody who is he's either not genuine or he's like certain things trigger him. Because he the way he acted with Dubois, I don't think he was acting like that with that UFC dude, Ngannou. You know, but then Dubois said some shit. I guess.
I mean,
before it started.
Ngannou was respectful. That's what he prides himself on, respect. That's his thing.
Okay. Yeah, but he be threatening shit though. Talking about tossing the chair and all that, like nigga. Excuse me. Oh, listen. But yeah, if you ain't really about it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be threatened. Just go ahead and throw the chair. But yeah, that time running out. That's a damn shame. I started smoking about like what June 18th, so I'm gonna blame it on RD. So
It's your time.
Don't be blaming it on Hardin. I do plenty of shows. Don't forget as much as you. You got to get that together. That's that sun. You out there in the sun, man. Put a cap on. You need one of them big old sun hats that give you shade around the shoulders, man. You know, when you out there doing a detail, you feel me? Growing a business. You should really start plugging your detail, right? Like, you don't know who listening in your area. They was talking about the AJ trucking. I think that's who Bad Girl TKO was talking about. Brandon in Houston, stop ducking me. I sent you a question, my bro. Trizzy, what up? And you actually listening to the show. Can you answer my text? Sky right now, man. Yo, you want to unmute? Control was really good. You having issues today. You. Keem the Dream.
Yo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I ain't. What up, man? Listen, bro. What is this madness that I'm hearing? I'm listening and like, what is going on? This is nasty work, man. 150 for Tank. Come on, you don't believe this?
You know I
There's no.
don't. You heard me. I said I don't.
This is nasty work, but they out here wilding. 150 for Tank and better be this is crazy, bro. And then it's coming from Rick Glaser. Like, Come on, we know he's the
Well,
biggest.
Jedi Goodman too, though.
From who? Who else?
Jedi Goodman too. He's known for pay-per-view numbers.
I don't know. I don't know Jedi Goodman. I know Rick Glaser's a big hater, and I know that 150 for Tank and Benavidez on the same card is bananas. There's no way. I just don't believe that. I'm sorry. I just don't believe it. Same way I didn't believe the 1.5 million that was circulating for Ryan and Devin. I knew that. I felt like they did good numbers. 1.5 was crazy. And, I still don't know the real numbers on that, but I've heard less than half a million. I've seen something today. It was less than 400,000. At the end of the day, we really don't know what these pay-per-view numbers are, and also we don't really know what's considered a success and what's not. But again, I've had conversations with you about the Rolly Tank fight. I remember they saying that was a flop, that was 200K, but you guys were open and saying that you guys are in Vegas and you're around. And the fact is, the pay-per-view did better than what they thought, and that some trainers got extra bonuses, and people were very, very happy with the payouts they got from that Rolly Tank pay-per-view. So if he did do 150, who are we to sit back here and say that wasn't a success? We don't know what the revenue from the whole fight was.
I mean, 150 is a success when you consider Frank Martin got 1.5.
Right. And they talking about Loma and Haney did 50K, which hey, I'm not knocking Loma and Haney, but if that's the case, then I could sit up here and tell you Tank did triple the numbers, legitimately. If the numbers are 50 and 150, he did triple the numbers. So he's that much of a star. But I still don't believe the 150. Benavidez was on the card. It was a good card. There was a lot of buzz around that fight. I just don't believe 150. That's just crazy to me. That's nasty work. People out here just flat out hating, and all the people calling in so excited, jumping for joy. Tank's not a star. I told you Tank's not a star. Y'all is just terrible. What is wrong with y'all? It's sad, man. It's sad. I did want to say, man, I didn't get a chance to call in today, but I love the Border Wars talk earlier today. Real quick, just want to point out you can't talk Border Wars without mentioning me. You know what I mean? Keem is gonna get brought up in all Border Wars talk, baby. I love it because I work for this. I'm built for that. So whenever Border Wars is mentioned, I get mentioned. If people see there's an event going on, I can't even participate. But guess what? I got a poster out there. You know what I mean? Shout out to Box for Money on the Border Wars show. We the only ones. If you would Box for Money, you would Bama Boat, man. You get a whole promo tape. You know what I'm saying? It's different on this side, but yeah. Shout out to Border Wars. Shout out to you and 150's nasty work. They out here lying on Tank. It's sad, man. The hate is really sad, bro. Is that my time? Was that the bell?
That was the bell. Cantrell, can we hear you this time?
I don't know. Can you hear me, Ness?
Yes. You made
All
it.
right, there we go. My apologies, man. How are you? All right?
I'm good.
I have a question. I had asked you earlier about getting that autograph shirt from you and Danny, and I forgot your answer. To be honest with you, man, I might have to hit you in your DM, man. But I think that'd be something so I can have memorabilia of how great y'all are. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure we can do that.
And what else I want to tell you? And this about Tank hitting 150. To be honest, nobody cares, bro. He made 150. Cool. At the end of the day, he fighting Frank Martin, who was never on the world level, right? And then on top of that, the only time we really talk about numbers is when it's someone connected to Mayweather. So I feel like that's a way to try keeping Mayweather legacy still alive. You know what I mean? But to be honest, that Frank and Tank Martin fight we could have did without. It wasn't just that great. And the only time we ever talk numbers is when it's about someone connected to Floyd. We don't care about what his number is like when they go to Saudi Arabia and the Sheik is paying top dollar. You know what I mean? So I don't, honestly, I don't care. I don't think too much of Tank. I don't think Tank is, they say Tank's trying to talk with Loma to unify. He ain't did it this long. I don't think he gonna do, I don't think highly of Tank I think he have the skills, right? I think highly of him in that regard, but anything else I don't care about. Like he's not a proven commodity to me. Cause anytime you gotta bring little guys up to fight them and knock them out, Leo Santa Cruz, you know what I mean? It's just a no for me. So Tank is really, to me, he became the what do you call that? The weight drain king. So I don't think too much of Tank. I don't think his accolades gonna be great. I think he's just gonna be average. He is a modern day Gennady Golovkin. That's my call.
Mm. I mean, Gennady did 2 big or 3 big numbers with Canelo, and only with
That's not what I
Canelo.
meant. What I meant is that he fight nobody.
Uh, okay.
I like Frank Martin too, but Frank ain't never been on the world level, so a little too premature for the fight. But it is what it is.
Word. Appreciate you. Keegan. Wait, let me see. Here we got Damien, $3 cash app. We discussed numbers, so if true bad look emoji, I'ma keep the same battery energy emoji. We need y'all to hit that thumbs up. That's what I do know. That's what I do know. Hit the thumbs up. You know, that's absolutely free way to support the show. And we got Mad Bent 100, Kansas City $2, Daily Dose of Tankwell, Loma Nade, sweetened with honey tank supremacy. DC3, $2. H-Town, when did Rick get a job at pay-per-view and Amazon? 2 clown emojis. 702 Boxing, member for 5 months on the prospect level. We need Tank and Ryan at 140 to sell big. Troll Beta, $20. Sweden. When was the last time Top Rank did a pay-per-view? With Loma and Devin. Mr. Calderon, $5. Ness, we all hardcores who paid for Tank and David. They share a common audience. Rocky Rodriguez, $5. Tank numbers were low because he fought the same day as Subriel Matias, Puerto Rican flag. H-Town, $5. CYP, hey Bozo, I said my friend bought it. I didn't. Pay attention, Carlos, before you spew out crap in the third person. H-Town, $5 more. Only words I got for AJ versus Dubois is good fight, but why isn't anyone talking about the only heavyweight with 2 huge back-to-back wins in Joseph Parker? Because he ain't got nothing announced, right? I think that's what it is. He ain't got nothing announced. DJ Double D, $5. I had to DJ that night, and the dude at the club showed me how to watch Tank fight on TikTok. Apparently, lots of people go live and show the fights. Hands up emoji. That sucks. That sucks. Troll Beta. Let me see, because I got to start ringing the bell for you. $50 Sweden. Not yet, but now I know it'll take, what, like $200 and some change Sweden for the bomb. And I guess $100 and some change Sweden for the bell. Now I'm going to remember that. You know what I'm saying? Because we appreciate you. So we're going to give you some back appreciation. It's not about being broke. It's about principle. I can afford $500. What? I can afford a $500 machine. In my head, a coffee machine should not cost more than $25. True. Rider of the Storm, member for 14 months on that prospect level. I believe the numbers. Tank was complaining about promotion. That is also true. We got Keegan. You. Yep. You.
Yo.
Yo.
Can you hear me there?
Loud and clear.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, Ness, what's going on. Hey,
Who
before
this?
I get into
What,
all
Bo
this, let me
Rogers?
just
This
say,
Bo
I got this
Rogers?
Bo Rock. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Let me just tell you this right quick before I get into talking about that. I seen you on that Border War thing and one of your old fights.
You was fighting a dude. He was little bald headed dude, kind of short. He was shorter than you. But that goddamn jab you were putting on that motherfucker, that shit was pretty. Then you hit him with that damn check hook. That shit was pretty, man. I swear I wish I could have got you to get in there with Jake. But anyway,
Appreciate you,
hear me
but
now?
I'm pretty sure Jake is way too young for me. But nah.
But yeah, anyway, that shit was pretty though. You putting that jab on that motherfucker. That shit was pretty, nigga. I swear, I said, damn, I wish I know you wish you like me. I know. I wish when I was young, I had knew that I was gonna love boxing as much as I did, and I would then have did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would have did that shit. You know, at a high level. But anyway, enough of that. The reason why Tank, I believe Tank didn't sell like that, and it's because of his disrespect for Floyd Mayweather. See, he let those old heads or whoever be around him that don't like Floyd get in his ear and poison him. Like everybody else that don't like Floyd, they just try to poison everything dealing with Floyd. But Deontay Wilder went to Holland 51 and 0. Then he was gonna retire. Floyd offered him to work with him, show him some things. He get up here. He turned them down like he too big for Floyd. As soon as them boys start touching money, now they too good to work with Floyd. Don't want to take no advice from him. So this is called, this is how you humble a person. Devin got beat up. He got beat up. Tank ain't selling. You know what I'm saying? Like thought he was gonna sell after Ryan. This because these guys get in the spot and they shit on the man who put them there. People think the PBC just there. They act like Florida ain't doing nothing. Florida had to put some money in to get the stuff going. And these guys just shit on his name. They disrespect him all the time. I don't feel bad. I'm not really a Tank fan. I'm a Floyd Mayweather fan. And I didn't buy the fight. I went and watched it at somebody's house. And I faithfully buy fights. Get up here. I faithfully buy fights. But when you talk to Floyd like that, I don't like young boys talking to the old heads like they be doing that disrespectful shit. And I'm not going to support it. I love Tank and I want to see him do good. But I just hope he understand now that you got to pay homage. You got to show some respect. Devin, you got your old back, but you was real disrespectful. You came out. Everybody go to beef with Floyd when they got a big fight coming. So I'm just hoping these boys learned the lesson. They've been humbled. All of them been humbled. Now, do what you got to
You may
do
feel
if
like
you
it's your
want to
time,
sell. Don't nobody know y'all.
but it's not your time.
All right, now.
All right, Bo, we missed you around these parts. Appreciate you. We got Connor. What it do?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hey, thanks for letting me call in. I've been listening for like a year, but first time calling in, so.
Appreciate it.
So they said Tank got how many pay-per-view buys? What's the rumor?
150,000.
Oh, okay. I don't think he did much more than that, but I think he definitely did a little bit more. Probably like 250K to 300K, because with Benavidez on the card, I mean, he's obviously going to do more, but whoever said Frank wasn't a top opponent, I don't know what they're talking about, because Frank I think ranked 2 in the WBA at the time of the fight, so I don't know. I think it was a pretty good fight for what Tank had available at the time. So say Tank and Lomachenko get the unification in, when is that, November, is the rumor?
Yes.
How many pay-per-view buys do you think that does?
I don't know what to think. Loma's only done 150 with Devin, so it's very hard to say.
Yeah. And when it comes to Dubois and Joshua, I like Dubois' energy right now when he was like, I think he said something like, "Who do you think you are?" I don't know. Ever since that Big Baby Miller fight and the Usyk fight, he's picked things up since then. So I think he's got a chance against AJ. I don't think anyone should really be writing him off. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I certainly think he has a chance. He certainly has the power.
Yeah, I think he just needs that kind of grit. But I think he's developed that after the Hrgovic fight. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But thank you for letting me call in. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, man. Hawk, Maryland.
Yo, TBV.
What up?
Ain't too much. How you doing, Ness? Can you hear me clear?
Yep.
All right, Ness. Man, it's a while, man. I was on this line for like a couple hours and whatnot. Loving everything I've been hearing. But my man Bo came today. My man Tank Davis. I hear the numbers, and I still do believe them. And I say my man got a little too big for his britches, and you cross the hand that feeds you, dog. I know a lot of people don't like Floyd, whatever, but like you said, when you saw them Lamborghinis in Atlanta, Floyd Mayweather was there. Yeah, TBE was there in Atlanta. You know, when he did his numbers with Ryan, he was still involved with Floyd. His name was still there. He like made sure in this fight build-up that he separated from Floyd. He like made sure, you know, he put his name out there. And he just tried to dog the dude, man. And I'm telling you, man, Floyd a lot bigger than what people think. Because even when that rumor was going on, he was stuck in Dubai. I ain't see a whole lot of people coming out dogging Floyd behind that. Not no big people. So like I was saying, Tank really got big. His numbers was bigger when Floyd was there. So, you know, it's that old lesson, man. I'm an old head, so it's an old lesson. And I know everybody else looking at the numbers. I'm looking at the reason. Yeah, he chopped on it. He chopped on the dude that's really the dude. You gotta realize when Floyd was doing numbers in pay-per-view, Floyd was fighting champion after champion after champion. You could say whatever weight class or whatever, but he was fighting all dudes with titles. But when he was dealing with Tank, he was bringing Tank up with secondary titles. But being Floyd there, he was getting recognition as if he was the number one guy in that weight class. That's why they kept trying to get him with Loma and everything. But like I said, though, Tank learned it. Believe me, he know it. He separated himself from Floyd. He made sure he did that, and now you see it in the numbers. But I know, you know, Floyd. You talking about Floyd with the girl collection and everything, but he ain't came out and said nothing about this. So respect to Floyd, but I'm telling you, it's behind him not dissing Floyd. But Floyd got a whole lot more pull and power than what Tank Davis think. But that's my call. He learned his lesson. That's all I got to say.
All right. Nico, what up? Nico. Yo,
what up, what up?
What up?
Oh, you can hear me?
You may
Yes,
feel
sir.
like it's your time,
Hey, what's up with Dad? Hey,
but it's not your
it's
time.
Nico Double K, Chicago. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, so man, what's up with Danny, man? You kicked his ass out of here?
Nah, man, he at the fights. He going to cover the Bam Rodriguez fights in Arizona.
Look, man. All right, for sure. Well, look, Tank, man, 150. Look, I watch UFC. I'm a big fan of the Diaz brothers, Nick and Nate. These motherfuckers are doing 1 million pay-per-view buys, bro. 150? Y'all think 150 is decent? You think 250 is decent? Bro, what the fuck? Y'all ain't never gonna grow if y'all think these little ass numbers are decent. Look, what I gotta say, and I'm from the Chi, bro. We gangsters. You know, gangsters over here, bro. But you either Mexican or you black, bro. And that shit relates to the boxing, to fighting. Who's the superior
But
race?
Benavidez was on there. Benavidez was on there.
No. I'm talking about fighting, bro. Mexicans are on top. Mexicans are kicking everybody's ass. White, black, Chinese. We kicking everybody's ass, bro. Nobody wants to fuck with Mexicans because they know they get
I'm
their ass beat,
pretty
bro.
sure a Japanese dude just beat the shit out of a Mexican in Louis Neri.
Oh, don't
I'm
think so,
pretty
bro.
sure. I'm pretty
Oh, that
sure.
fucking hey.
I'm pretty
What,
sure
that was two
Munguia
Mexican.
lost. I'm
Was it
pretty sure
Mexican?
Munguia
Dude,
lost,
look,
and Canelo's not the favorite
Munguia lost to a
Mexican.
Mexican.
To
He
not
lost to
the
a Mexican.
he's certainly not all Mexican. We all know he's got some sort of Irish in that blood.
Well, Luis Neri's got black in his blood. You could tell by his hair. But look, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna use that logic,
I don't think
Ness,
that.
I'm
I
gonna have
don't
to go
think
back
that
and use
logic
shit.
works.
Well, look, bro, Mexicans, we got this shit out locked. CYP, fuck CYP, nigga, come to Chicago. Come to Chicago, CYP. Get your head blown off, bro. Talking all that shit about he's in an orphanage and he had to fight. And you got this dude that was in jail, bro, and getting stabbed in the head. How you gonna compare being in an orphanage, getting stabbed in the fucking head in jail? I think that dude from wherever I think he's from Cali. I think he's gonna whoop CYP's ass. Border Wars, I'm new to that. It sounds cool. It's in Milwaukee. That should be cool. Yeah, G-Von, he cool. Trees, you know what? Trees got on my nerves a little bit because the way he talks stupid, right? He don't know how to speak. But he's representing Midwest Mafia, and that's cool because where's he from? Little ass Toledo? Toledo? Ohio? What the hell? And then you got people from Baltimore talking about Data City. Bro, I seen Blair Cobbs in Chicago. He looked all scared. He was on the train. I seen like a little, he had like a little TikTok. He was all scared on the train, but he was loving Chicago. Man, I'm just here to talk shit, bro. What's his name? What's that dude from Connecticut? The dude, he saw white, but he might be black. But what's his name?
Cliff.
From Connecticut. Cliff. Lame as hell.
You may feel like it's your time.
Hey, that's you cool though, man. We
But
need
it's
Danny
not your
back though.
time.
Appreciate you.
Killer.
My man called in to get at everybody. Whoa. I guess that's the Jordan of Chicago. AC, what up?
Yeah, you get me?
Yep.
Hello? Okay. Yeah, man, I just had to tap in one.
You kind of going in and out.
Yeah, you getting better now?
Just try. I don't hear anything yet, like much.
Yeah, man. I feel like the numbers they probably, which was an anticipated fight.
Are you on a Bluetooth?
Homie hasn't really put on fights that people want to see.
Are you
I
on
feel
a
like
Bluetooth?
this generation feels like you supposed to be a. Yeah, come on. Nah, shit. You getting better now?
It keep clipping. It's cutting out, but all right, whatever.
It might be my headphones, man. Fuck it. I just try to tap back in.
All right. This is J Money. I'm pretty sure. Didn't we go to you, J Money? J Pesos, J Dinero, J.
I'm sorry, right here.
Did we go to you
I don't
already?
know. Oh yeah, you did, but
Yeah,
I come back or not?
You know you gotta pay that $5 to get a second call. We get that first free one, because if not, I'll be here all day. I'm trying to get to the gym. But Cash App or Super Chat, $5. The word Counterpunch or the acronym CP. Champ, we appreciate you. This is last call for callers. Johnny Hangout Spot, what up? If you're looking to call, now is the time to do so.
Yo.
What's
the word?
Chillin'.
Yo, what's going on with Joshua, bro? Like, don't get me wrong, when it was early in his career, wasn't he like a gentle giant, like a gentleman and shit? Now all of a sudden he wilding out. what's going on with him, man? It's like it seems a little out of character, but ever since that second loss to Usyk, where he was wilding out, saying all that outlandish shit on the ring, it's almost like he's different, you know. And honestly, I like this version of Joshua. I ain't gonna front. Like, where has this version been? Feel me? Like, you know, I was looking at that whole thing and I was laughing because Dubois looked kind of shook, man. He looked
Ignore
kind
that.
of shook.
Ignore that. That was my mistake.
No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, he looked kind of shook. Things are gonna get a little saucy now. But this Joshua, it don't look like he's playing with his food anymore, and that's a good thing. I think his inner beast has come out, and it's definitely good to see. But as far as this Tank thing, man, like it's a little shocking, but then again, it isn't, because I think Tank is more of a box office. Like, he'll sell out an arena. People will come out for that. But I think it has a lot to do with a couple of things. Number one, the opponent. You know, obviously Frank Martin is a good fighter. You know, us hardcore fans, we appreciate that. But, you know, a lot of the casual fans probably didn't know who Frank was. And even though Benavidez was on the card, there's a lot of people who really didn't know who Vodzik was, you know, other than the hardcore. So maybe that had a lot to do with it. Plus, I mean, this is a different day and age. You know that, Ness. I mean, when Floyd was fighting, you know, now you got people that are streaming illegally and using all these other platforms to watch these fights that are $70, $80. You know, and that, you know, obviously that, you know, you got to take that into consideration. You know, but you know, I think Tank will be all right. I'm not sure about the next fight because, like you said earlier, I mean, Vasily and Devin, I mean, only 150K. And a lot of people, you know, like you and me, think this fight should have happened a long time ago. We're going to see it and we're going to watch it. But how many of us are realistically going to pay for it? So I think it's going to be along the same lines as this one. I think you're going to see a lot more people that are going to be streaming this bad boy rather than paying $75, $80, whatever they decide to charge. But I don't know. I kind of feel this is so Glaser. These are rumors now, so this is official.
Two separate sources, Glaser and Goodman, are saying the same.
You may feel like it's your time,
All right,
but
champ.
it's not your time.
That's my
Appreciate
call,
you.
brother.
You already
Appreciate
know.
you.
You already know. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and smash the thumbs up. We got Boston Jared, $5. Went to a popular club in D.C. to watch the fight, and that ish was empty. Nobody was checking for this fight. Should have fought Shakur. 150K sounds right. Mad Bet 100. They hate to see the black man win and get paid. The new era, winter is coming. Tank supremacy. CYP, back at us.
Yo.
Yo.
I'm on this. Hold on, I'm on this. I'm on the goddamn Bluetooth. Yo, no, let me get off this shit. Yo, you hear me?
Yup.
Yo, you hear me? All right, cool. Yo, I sent you a little light work, but I sent it on my from my Claim Fitness Instagram. So it's not my CYP one, it's my Claim Fitness one. So it probably should have been the last message you just got on your DM. Second. Hey man, anybody listening, dog, don't call in saying weirdo shit about me, dog. Y'all don't know me. I don't know you. I don't want to meet you. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want to be friends with y'all. If you rock with me, you rock with me. Y'all take this shit too far. Let's not do nothing that's going to make the fight seem weird. Let's just wait. How many weeks we got? 12 or 13? Ain't no problem. It seems like some of y'all really, really fucking scared what's going to really happen here. I know y'all scared. I know y'all scared, man. I know. But listen, it's not my fault I'm about to crush y'all civilian dreams. And don't blame me. Blame life. You're 30 plus years old. You ain't never been athletic. You ain't never going to be an athlete. Don't blame me. I'm helping you. Go get a degree, go get a trade, and go make real money, get you a real woman and some real kids and have a great life. Stop chasing these fucking dreams. It's like trying to be a rapper at 40. I'm just trying to help y'all grow as a community, okay? That's all. And back to my man Tank, like I said, I'm going to watch Tank. I don't give a fuck who he fights. I ain't mad. It don't got nothing to do with me. I don't give a shit what it is. I'm going to pay all the time. I just hate when dudes say nobody want to see it. but they saw it. That's the craziest shit about it. Y'all don't even get what I'm saying. It's so bad, nobody want to see it, but you saw it. CYP out. Hope you saw that.
All right, CYP, and that looks like that is time to go to Timboski.
Yo.
You.
Ooh, 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 ooh. What's good, man? What's good to the TVV community? Nestler, what you saying, blood? What's good, man?
What up, what up, what up, fam?
Yeah, fam. You see what's going on. The Royal Rumble, what's going on. You see what's about to happen. You see the volcano that's about to erupt over there, the heavyweight division. It's a shame, man, that, you Americans can't have any face-offs like that. You can't Tanks, your Errol Spencers, your Shakurs. You can't get those guys to sit down and have a face-off like that, can you? You know how it is, man. Well, everyone's gonna be watching that fucking big bout. You understand? Because it's a big, great fight, and it's kind of confusing to hear this interesting news about Tank Davis doing underneath 200,000 pay-per-view buys. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what to believe. You get me? I'm not gonna jump out the window. He say, she say. I'm not gonna do that. But it's surprising to me that did you really think that he was gonna do or eclipse over 500K without someone like Ryan Garcia's presence? Nah. No, he wasn't. So why are you surprised, Ness, man? What are you surprised about? I've already told you. You can put Tank in certain places. People don't know who the fuck that guy is, man. I told you. He's the face of a certain epidemic of boxing. He's a face of that. You understand? I'm not gonna put any other, reading between the lines, but he's a face of that certain type of demographic. When it comes to the whole world of boxing, he ain't the face of shit. I already told you. AJ, Canelo Alvarez, those two are the motherfucking bosses out here. Nobody else. It's as simple as that. Am I wrong, Ness? Or do you have you wanna intertwine into that?
Yeah, I mean, to me it's always been Canelo, AJ, then Tank.
What was that?
To me it's always been Canelo, AJ, then Tank, and technically Canelo, AJ, Earl, then Tank.
Exactly. Like I said before, Tank is not. I'm not down in the guy. I'm just bringing people back to reality. We need to understand he's not the pay-per-view fucking star that you guys think he is. He can be. He can be if he fights the guys that we want him to fight. But like I said before, he's not going to do that type of numbers or whatever it is that we're looking for on that on that type of platform if he doesn't give us what we want, man. I already told you this. People are not stupid now. The walls are closing in for someone like Tank Davis. But like he said, man, he's getting his money. He doesn't care. Like I said, he's a showcase fighter to me at this point. He's a showcase fighter. So I've got nothing negative to say about the guy apart from his fans being deluded as they usually are. But it is what it is, man. Like I said to you, it's big fights, big bouts. Earn with Hearn. And we're going with Cybertruck G1 Promotions, man. He going fuck up CY Richards. He gonna beat the shit out of him. Trust me, man. I told you. And you can sit there with CYP talking about who's we. Yeah. Team G1. That's who we are. You understand? Team G1. We're coming for the victory. You understand? In September. It is what it is. G1 training hard. He in training camp, training hard, punching the bag. Real nice, real good. Looking good in them combinations. We still ain't seen nothing from you yet, though. We still waiting. But this makes sense to me, Ness. Can you ask me a question, please, Ness? Can you ask me this question, please?
What is it?
What kind of logic is it that someone's going to take 3 fights before their main fight? What kind of logic does that make? Can you make that make sense, please?
He'll want to be rusty.
Oh, you don't want to be rusty.
Feel
Well,
like
doesn't
it's your time,
that
but
include
it's not your time.
more injury, highly more injuries? Does it not?
Potentially, but he always told you he's not a civilian like you.
Oh, he's not a civilian. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. A nigga that ain't been punched in his face for over 3 years. But it is what it is, though, man. Hey, let's keep working hard, getting that gym, putting that work. Salute to you and your family, the TBV community. Yeah, man, let's kick these fake, fickle fans out the sport, man. Peace.
All right, so this is CYP's footage. He sent it. It's here. Oh! Y'all seen that speed. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, you seen that knee right here? Oh! That was the double jab one, too. The double jab right hand. Oh, painting the fence. You seen him go up and down with that? Inside work. That inside work. Oh, training starts July 15th. He ain't even start yet. Oh, that's how he's doing it. This was just a teaser to the training camp. Jay Swift, what up, though? I didn't know his hair was that long because he had a hat on when I met him.
1 2 1 2.
He gonna need to tape that up.
You see CYP working? Huh? You see CYP working? Yeah, okay. You don't gotta say nothing. You gonna get punched in the jaw too.
That's a big ass gym. I told y'all that's a big ass gym. He should have let us do it there.
He said do it next year. But yeah, man, y'all better get in the gym. Stop talking shit. I'm putting my money on CYP.
You ain't in the gym?
Why you worried about me being in the gym? I'm not trying to fight in no border wars.
Oh, I didn't know what he was talking about.
I'm 65 years old. I'm gonna sit on the couch with my grandchildren. I got 11. I got 11 of them. But you see CYP, you see that jab, that lightning jab, and then that right hand come behind it, blah bam. That's it sounds like blah blocka, blocka, blocka.
What?
That's how it sounds.
I don't know about all that. I ain't hear no blockers. I ain't hear no blockers.
You ain't listening. Yo, but hold up. Why y'all surprised that Tank ain't no motherfucking no pay-per-view star?
What?
I told y'all.
You know
if
he's
it
a
wasn't
star.
for no, he's not.
There you go.
Tank is a star. He's not a pay-per-view star. They said his last pay-per-view, I think it was 150, 200.
Yeah, that's what they trying to say.
Come on, man. They ain't trying to say that. They said it.
I mean,
you heard it and I heard
that
it.
shit ain't official, though. Like, that ain't no official source.
Man, you know what?
That's the rumors of the rumors. There's just rumors.
The last time he did a 1.2 million was with the basket case, Ryan Garcia.
That's just the rumors, bro. We don't know.
We don't know what.
We don't know. Like, if that's real numbers. We don't know if that's the real numbers.
Man, you don't know. Don't tell me what I don't know. I've been saying that. I've been saying that Tank don't be hitting pay-per-view like that. I mean, he's good. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's good at what he's doing. But anytime he gets up into the millions, 1.2, he need the white guy. Let me stop, man. You know I got to come and clown. But yeah, I was looking at that shit. I was like, I've been telling you, he ain't that man. He ain't the one.
You sound like you hating right now. Is you hating?
No. I'm just telling the truth. He ain't the one. Him and Devin, they got around the same pull status of fans. You know, they got. It is what it is, though, bro. Now let Ryan get in the ring with somebody.
Didn't Ryan fight Devin? Did
Yeah, he
did
fought
they
him.
not fight in the same venue as Tank? Like, what are you even talking about?
What do you mean they fought in the same venue as Tank?
Oh my God, this is what I'm saying. And you allegedly from New York.
Wait a minute.
Tank.
He fought at the Barclays Center. Tank was nowhere around.
Oh my God. All right, I ain't gonna argue with you.
It was Devin, Ryan, and some other people. Tank fought in the venue with David Benavidez.
Rolly,
You
man.
may feel like it's your time,
It went over your head, but that's
but it's
all
not your
good.
time.
You know what I'm saying? You'll get it when you listen to the playback. You know, maybe, hopefully. Mike likes TV, $2. What's the phone number to call in? Phone number to call in is the number is 563-999-3427. 563-999-3427. Speaking of phone lines, looks like we got a caller on the line. On the line. Oh, shit. New caller. New caller. Who's this? Where you calling from? (346). Who's this?
Yo, Nish.
Yes, who's this?
It's your boy. I'm Dre Nice.
Dre Nice. What up?
But look,
on YouTube?
This my first time, man.
Salute, man. Appreciate you and all the
Yeah.
support.
I just be listening, man. But man, I had to call in, man, because A-Town is a clown. Like, I'm tired of this shit, man. Like, the dude is a clown, man. Like, do you have any information on Rick Glaser being the insider for pay-per-view at Amazon?
Not for Amazon, but he's been right on pay-per-view numbers for other, networks.
Yeah, because it's clear here. It's clear he a hater. He got a bias against Tank, and H-Town really a hater. I go to other channels and listen to them when you not on, and H-Town calling in with the Tank hate. I be like, God damn, this guy just he just hates Tank. Like, I don't know what the guy problem is, but it's like, I'm like, damn, H-Town, you justify Ryan for cheating. You feel me? Like, this guy, it's clear as day with the dude Pop for, and, it's cool, though. I don't get the guy, man. Like, I don't understand it, man. And what's the dude's name that was just on the phone this? Before me?
Jay and Dykeman.
Jay Swift. Yeah, man, lay off the drinks, man. You 65, man. Lay off them old Englishes, man. But all right, man. That's all I wanted, man.
He gonna hit it with the old English, bro. That's crazy. Thanks for calling in. Anybody on the landline, remember you do have to press 1. So if you're using the phone number, which is 563-999. Okay, there you go. They all press 1. Now they rocking and they rolling. That's how it goes, man. We going out to who this? Chicago, new caller.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, what up, Ness? It's Bam. As they call me Bam, I'm calling in.
You said they call you Bam?
Yes, sir. It's me, Mr. Call me Bam Bam.
Oh, okay. From YouTube. Yeah. You said earlier you was gonna call on the second show. You wanted to fight Jonathan Sims in Border Wars.
Yes, sir. That is correcto mundo. But I know he said he's a little bit too old, ain't it?
Yeah, he certainly. But I'm being told he 35, so that if you 30, y'all could agree to fight and the commission might approve. I don't know. We got to double check.
Yeah, blood. I'm only 26.
Oh yeah, nah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I called him out a couple months ago though, because he would always be like a little hypocritical with the calls, giving us the verses. But ain't no real bad blood. I respect his call from earlier. All love. But shit, maybe one day I could spar it, man.
For sure.
But yeah, appreciate the show, man. Thanks for letting me call
So
in.
Dre,
Love you
what weight
too.
are you?
Right now I'm 175.
Yo, you seen we got that novice? You ain't seen me put out the footage of the white dude?
No, I ain't not see it yet, but it's on the Patreon.
Nah, it's on yesterday's Border Wars show. And I got
Yeah, I'm finna play it back
timestamps.
there when this one ends.
It's timestamps on all the videos now, man. Shout out to my man. Oh God, he gonna make me kill his name. Jayton? It must be Jayton.
Yeah, them time stamps gonna be clutch for me there for sure.
Yeah, nah, man. Shout out to Jayton. He's helping out with that. But yeah, you can check that out.
For sure.
Is a dude. He's a novice. You know, what I mean, not. I mean, he got. I think he might have like other combat experience because he got a decent right hand though. But he pretty flat footed.
Shit,
Check
I'm
him
a
out.
novice too, but it ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it at all.
Check him out though. He pretty
I'm
flat
definitely
footed.
gonna look.
You might wanna take him. Um, we going to shout out to. Wait, let me make sure I wrote that down. I did. They call me Bam Bam. We got next up. It is. We going to what's this? This is okay. This DC, Maryland, DMV. This is. Let me see exactly who. Muhammad, what up?
Yo, what's up? You can hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? I actually had a couple things I want to talk about on this topic. So I seen the title. You said like Joshua and Dubois, Daniel Dubois almost came to blows or something like that.
Yeah.
Dang, is that on? Like when did that happen at the press conference?
Nah, I think they had like a sit down face off. It's all over Twitter though, and all over Matchroom social
Oh,
media, Queensberry social media.
all right, I got to check that out. So did that look like scripted or did it look like real? It wasn't no like Ryan versus Devin shit.
Nah, they ain't go that far like Ryan. Ryan actually got to touch Devin. They got up,
Okay.
people got in front of them. Joshua threatened to hit him with a chair in the face, called him a boy.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I ain't never seen Joshua lose his cool like that. He usually stay calm. That's crazy. All right, for sure. And on the Tank pay-per-views, bro, I'm starting to just think pay-per-view is just dying. Everybody's just streaming it, They just streaming it. Me personally, I watched the fight at the casino. It was packed. There was a lot of people there. So I know everybody watched the fight. So for the numbers to be low, that's kind of weird. I feel like people either just streaming it or maybe like fight parties or something like that. But I live in Maryland, and I watched the fight at the casino right next to Baltimore. So it was live. When Tank fight out here, it's like a holiday or something like that. But I just think people was probably streaming and stealing it. But I do think Tank is a pay-per-view star. I don't think he's on the level of like Canelo or AJ right now. But I mean, if he keep knocking people out, he definitely gonna get there for sure. I definitely fuck with Tank. But even though I'm from Maryland, I'm actually a Devin Haney fan. But I do fuck with Tank too. My cousin trains with Tank, so. Shout out Tank, shout out Truck, shout out Coach Calvin. Truck fight tomorrow. Can't wait for that fight. Hopefully he get a win.
Yeah, he got bumped to the main event because Elijah Pierce. That
yeah,
fight got canceled.
yeah.
Elijah Pierce fight got canceled.
Yeah, I heard about that. They say he's sick. I guess that boy caught a cold or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, hopefully Truck put in some work. I heard the dude he fighting pretty tough though. I heard you talking about that earlier today. I don't know. I'm thinking about taking a bet, but I feel like I'm a little biased with Truck because my cousin trained with him. We all from the same state, so I don't know. I'm thinking about taking that, but I don't know about that one yet because he had a win after that loss, right?
Yeah, not that I know of. I could double check, but yeah, man. If y'all members of Patreons, y'all probably should check out the betting slip because I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit, and that's plus 300.
You may
Pretty
feel
sure
like
that's
it's your
going ahead.
time, but it's not your time.
I appreciate the call.
All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to hit. And you got to lock that in today. Okay, the Golden Boy card started. I should throw the zone on the screen. Let's see what's going on over here. Damn, am I going to miss the gym? I bet you these cards ain't going to make me miss the gym because watch, they ain't going to be good enough. They ain't going to be good enough. These opening fights going to be trash. Oh, whoa, cállate. What we got here? Let's, I need to screenshot this. I gotta figure that out. General Camino, what up?
Hey, what's good, Nuts? What's good?
What up? What up?
You know, we out here, bro. Stay hungry, stay humble. Yo, your man AJ is funny as hell, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that shit was scripted or not, but that whole little thing he had with Dubois, that shit was funny, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. AJ is a funny ass dude. I'm excited to see that fight. I got Dubois, but you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to see them two really, you know, duke it out. That's the type of matchup we need in the heavyweight division right now. So I'm happy for it. I'm definitely here for it. As far as the tank numbers, it is what it is. I don't really know. It seems like nowadays we not getting those numbers that we kind of used to get about a year and a half to 2 years ago. I remember when I like first started fucking with the show, probably like two years, 2.5 years ago. The numbers thing was something we was kind of getting regularly after pay-per-views. You know, get a good we'd get like a disclosure from the promoter or from the promotional company letting us know, like, you know, who sold what. It seems like they've kind of like been like keeping that knowledge from us. It seems like that's not something they want to make fans privy to anymore, because we haven't gotten the Benavidez numbers from Andrade, have we?
Only unofficial 60,000.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we haven't gotten no official numbers in a long time, I feel like. So honestly, I don't even know. Until someone comes out and actually says, like, you know, obviously like PBC and Amazon come out and like say what it sold, and it's tough to believe all the speculation. Cause it's crazy. Cause even on Twitter, I'll be honest, like when some of these big fights happen, there be dudes that just be hopping on that motherfucker with just like misinformation. And it just starts circling like a motherfucker. So I don't know. It's hard to even speak on that shit. The matchup was what it was, you know. It was one of the first times Tank ever kind of went up against a black fighter, so there was a level of excitement there. But for people who really keep up with the sport, like, we know what was really going on. You know, that was a little cherry pick, and it is what it is. You know, he went in there and did what he had to do. But yeah, I guess until Tank start giving us those matchups we know we should get, because I think even some of the casuals is privy to the bullshit a little bit. Because I seen a couple casuals talking like, "Yo, why he not fighting Shakur?" And once they start asking those questions, the jig is up. So, you know, I think it's about time they really start matching Tank tough. I'm ready to see it. But outside of that, I don't really got too much else to say. Appreciate you doing the second show, my man. Everybody have a good day. Oh, hold on. As far as the CYP G-Von, I got G-Von, man. I'm riding with G-Von. If we doing bets, Ness, if you're going to be the Bucky, man,
You may
line that
feel
up,
like
bro. I
it's your
got
time,
$50 on G-Von.
but it's not
But
your time.
outside of that, man, everybody have a good night.
All right. We got Mike Likes TV, $2. What's the phone number? We said that. We got Cruz, member for 3 months on a prospect level. Damn, CYP looking like he's 40. Profound Dreamer, member for 16 months. On that champ level, CYP looking like Keith Thurman, reincarnated. Angel Garcia voice. Ponytail! Laugh out loud. Salute to long-time boxing fans, because, bro, what year did Thurman fight Porter? That was 2017? Shout out to Profound Dreamer for that one-liner. DC3, no words, all love. CYP Counter punch.
Yo, y'all. This community, I told y'all, I got 20 people. Maybe now we got 40. The army growing. Maybe it's 40 strong. That's rocking with CYP. But see, I think something about y'all that I noticed. Y'all scared. Y'all scared, dog. Y'all know I put that together after my arm workout today because I know I got my own shit, so I do what I want. That's after an arm workout. Now you imagine 8 weeks of training for an actual fight. That's gonna be quicker, better endurance, hitting harder, all of that shit, right? I take everything serious. That's why Bama Bo and people who fuck with me, they're not worried. They're like, man, CYP a serious dude. I don't know what y'all talking about. I take everything serious, homie. Everything. All the I apply it to me too. But this is what I'm gonna do though, because I noticed something about y'all. Y'all don't appreciate the entertainment. Y'all don't appreciate it. Because if y'all appreciated it, you would stop hating so much. So when I do my fight on the 7th, I'm gonna have it on my YouTube page, and whoever wants it, I'll give it to you personally on the YouTube link. I'm not posting it to nobody because y'all don't appreciate it. We trying to build this fight, and all y'all want to do is hate. If I knock a nigga out, you'll say, yeah, but who was he? But then when I ask you who the G-Von knock out, you don't want to ask him. If I go out there and beat 3 niggas in a row, I'm 3-0. Yeah, but who did you fight? My nigga, stay out of my camp. Stay out of what the fuck I'm doing. I can't impress you. It don't matter. You say I never show up, I'm showing up. Doesn't matter. You say I can't fight, I show you a nigga I beat up. It doesn't matter. Dude, y'all are not good for this sport. Even this border wars, y'all ruining. Y'all ruin boxing with y'all complaining. You'll ruin border wars with y'all complaining. If you think CYP walking around every single day, you saw that nigga in that video. Ain't nobody beating that dude up. Don't nobody run up on that man. I am a natural born fighter. That's what I do. And when we train for the fight, it's going to be an even better natural born fighter. I'm not trying to sway you on who's going to win, but for you to sit here and tell yourself that I'm going to get my ass whipped, you are making up shit. If I see a video with G-Von and G-Von look good, I'm going to tell the world, I'm like, damn, he looked good in that video. Damn, his hands look good. He was bouncy. I'm honest about mine. I'm not afraid of nothing, so I ain't got to lie. But the same people will turn around and say, man, he looked this. Stop being scared, baby. Stop being scared. Always say something. If you ain't scared, tell the truth. If you ain't scared, tell the truth. You know damn well ain't nobody in no fucking, ain't nobody in no border wars beating CYP up. Winning a fight on some cards, possible. Beating me up, not possible. I'm not like y'all. Don't act like you saw some little bitty, slow, non-fighting dude. No, dude, cut it out. Cut it out. But for real though, on a serious note, July 7th, the fight will be uploaded. If you want to see it, come to my Instagram. I'll shoot you the video. But if you're a hater, you will not get the pleasure of seeing me whip somebody's ass, buddy. It's not happening. CYP out. Good show. Good show.
And this is CYP's footage that he's talking about. He don't look slow to me. So, but you got to understand, CYP, you are now, putting restrictions on future fights that you may have to help build this fight. Devin has haters. Ryan has haters. Tank has haters. They don't say, oh, because y'all hating on me, my fans gotta suffer. You gotta do better than that, man. Really gotta do better than that. But listen, we got JP, Long Beach. What up? I'm about to check your steps, homie. You should have never let me remind you. Checking your steps right now. Where you at? Where he at with these steps, bro?
You hear me?
I hear you.
Man, my steps. That's why I say y'all niggas cheating with these fucking jobs. I got 850 steps and been working hard today. I don't
Wow.
want to hear that shit.
See, that's why I wake up and go for a walk before work. You got the push, man. The goal is to get
I'm going to the
10,000.
fucking gym now, but I'm just saying the niggas got jobs where they gotta move around and shit. Talk about, yeah, I got niggas 10 o'clock, nigga got 10,000 steps.
God damn,
Fuck your job talk.
Oh shit, am I screen sharing? What the fuck? How is that happening? Oh, wait. No, no, I'm not. But listen, Brandon got 29,000 steps. Shit.
I
Stick
want to
talk.
see what he did off the clock. Fuck that.
Stick
I
talk.
worked hard today. I worked hard and I got 850 fucking steps.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that.
yeah, but look, I've been on the clock. That's what I said. I did my walk before work, and then I'm going to the gym after work. You got to get it in, man. Got to get it
I'm
in.
finna, I'm finna get it in, but I'm just saying though, dog. Nigga, I gotta get 9,000 after work. That's some bullshit. But it's all fun though. But to the topic, man. Um, First the comparison. They saying Tank did 150. I think an even comparison is Lomachenko versus Devin, two of the more known 135 guys, and they did 150. So that's a comparison. But the other thing is we got to stop. Boxing is so fucking stupid in a lot of ways. Pay-per-view sales as a metric to judge popularity is antiquated as hell. It's like, dude, we in the streaming era. They no longer judge the popularity of a rap artist or a musical artist by how many records they sell. It streams now. Boxing got to catch up because this shit is being pirated at a crazy rate. You know what I mean, dude? Honestly, Fire Stick Boys for life. I got that shit tatted. So, yeah, man, that's not how you judge popularity anymore. I'll say this too. I seen Tank popping up in my algorithm, people recapping Tank fights on battle rap channels. Joe Budden. Dog, that guy is popping up on other radars that I haven't seen any fighters be talked about. So I'm saying it. That's forcing me to go out on this limb I'm about to go out on right now. For years, I've never really understand the beef with Tank and Mayweather, but some of the rhetoric that have came out of that conversation was Tank saying he jealous of me. I never even dared to give that emotion a moment of thought. But then I started thinking about it as I started seeing Tank pop up in all these different conversations. And I said, damn, you know what? At the age of 30, is Tank ahead of Mayweather? And then the trajectory. Dog, if Tank go out there and knock out two more people spectacularly, he gonna be out of here, man. He gonna be fucking out of here. And Mayweather had to do this shit till he was 40 years old. Tank has the potential to surpass Mayweather in popularity. He does. I think at 30 years old, I don't know if Mayweather was as known. And the fanfare around Tank Davis, I believe it's up there. It's Canelo, and then it's him, and then it's not a question about that. But Canelo's fan base it's a different fan base. It's an older fan base. You have a Mexican fan base, all the homies Pops and all that kind of shit. They still ordering pay-per-views. You hear some of the Mexican homies call in and say, Pop said order the pay-per-view for me. Tank's fan base is a younger fan base. We stream it. But no, man, I really do think Mayweather may be threatened by this guy's potential, and he's seen it. And Tank knows it. And I never thought I would say that. But as far as judging popularity on fucking pay-per-views, that is some old, antiquated bullshit that we need to be done with. I don't think that's a good metric anymore. That's all I pretty much got. But yeah, and that's them steps, that shit's some bullshit.
Nah, get him in. Stop making excuses, big dog. You know what I'm
What what
saying?
what gym you finna? What gym you finna be at, man? I'm gonna come give you some rounds, at
I
least
got.
one round.
Well, I ain't going to the boxing gym, but I go to Las Vegas, whatever that shit's called,
Oh,
LAV,
that
whatever.
Vegas joint.
Yeah.
All right, we gonna hook up one of these days, man. I'm gonna come and get a round or two with you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't been doing no boxing training since I ain't doing no boxing. I feel like when you do boxing, you lose a lot of muscle, and I'm over 40, so I got to put on muscle. More life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to tell you. First of all, I had another good stat for y'all. This is not here. Let me look for it. I did post it, I believe, in my Discord for JP. The more muscle you have, the less you have to diet. Building muscle increases your metabolism. Your metabolism, that's what burns fat. You get to eat like a machine and you get to look better. More muscle equals weight loss. More muscle equals less problemas. Okay? But there's more. Every 1,000 steps you walk above 4,000 a day. This is why I told you most bodybuilders are doing 7 normal steps, then 30 minutes of cardio above that. But every 1,000 steps above 4,000, meaning 5,000 per day, reduces the risk of dying by 15%. So walking between 6,000 to 13,000 steps per day cuts the risk of dying early in half. So shout out to all those people out there that's fucking doing 22,000. Like I got Brandon at 22,000, no, 29,000. Stick Talk 26,000. Trayvon 26,000. Carlos 26,000. Rocky Rodriguez, James Benitez opponent, 26,000. So that means you need to step it up, homie. I mean, he got 22,000. Excuse me, 22,000. Fuck. What else we got? We got RC got 22,000. Angel Padilla 22,000. Bam Bam. They call me Bam. So Jonathan Sims needs to step it up. He got 21,000. J Kidd 21,000. Brandon in Cincinnati 17,000. Matador 17,000. De Lo Mio Joe Pilot 17,000. Y'all working. Y'all working. Shout out to Jerome, Supermax fighter, opponent. He ain't paid yet, but he went from doing 1,400. And again, I'm not out here believing people cheating. I don't believe in cheating. If you a cheater, you just a fucking loser. You made me curse. Jerome went from 1,400. He did 13,000 a day. He actually doing more steps than Supermax today. Supermax got 13,500. So step your game up, Supermax. You already getting passed by your opponent. So if you getting beat on a workout, you're going to get beat in the ring. Feel me? That's how it works. But listen, health is wealth, man. The healthier you are, the less you got to go to the doctors, you know? Age is the issue, Bo. Age is the issue. You know, he talking about making this fight with Jonathan Sims. I don't believe that could be made because of the age. Neil's water bottle 2-pounder. CYP special move is the ponytail whip. Y'all hating that, bro. I've been doing Border Wars now. This is season 14. I've seen plenty of footage. Way worse than that. Like way worse. Where we like, yo, nah, he can't fight so and so. Like CYP didn't show me where I need to be afraid because G-Von is so much better than him. Like I don't, you know, y'all just hating. It's true what he says. Looks like we got a new caller in Washington. Who's this? What's up? Gotta unmute. You there?
Ness.
Yo.
What's up, Ness?
What up? Who's this?
Hey, this is Dominique in Washington, man. How you doing?
I'm good, brother.
Hey, man, great show, man. This morning and this afternoon, man, getting us through our day. Long time listeners since about 2016, 2017. I try to catch as many shows I can. I appreciate you and the whole community, man, for getting us through our days, man. You know, hard days, long days, and hey, man, this is a blessing, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. You say your first name was what?
Dominique.
Oh, Dominique. Got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's it. You
Hey,
was
man,
just showing love. You ain't got nothing on the call.
Yeah, man. I had to show love, man. I had to show love, but I think it's I really been thinking it's a kind of a changed world we in, man. I think the new $1 million, you know, cap, I think it's a little lower. I think it's about, you know, 700. You know what I mean? Like 700, 800. Well, that's like a meal back in the day. You know what I mean? So, you know, 200, 300, 500. It's not so bad nowadays, man. Because you know I've been buying fights for a long time, man. I'm 36, man. I've been buying fights a long time, man. Fresh out of high school, I've been watching boxing a long time. So, you know, I don't got no fire stick. I don't got nothing. I just work hard, listen to the boxing voice and order boxing and watch boxing as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm a pops and the uncle too, so you know I train my nephews. But we all be watching the fights. Sometimes you know I have the live chat on. You know what I'm saying? If you want on the phone while I'm watching the fight too. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just that time of days, man. I think it's 200-300 really. To 200 to 500 really ain't that bad for some of these dudes, man. They can eat off that, you know.
For sure, that's what I was saying. 150,000 is $12 million. Wait, let me see. I just did the math. I think it's 12 or 7 million.
Yeah, it's something nice.
12 million. Like Frank only made 1.5. So let's say they guaranteed Tank 2, 3, 4, 5 million. They still did that. Like I don't know. People just don't know math.
Yes. Hey man, it's different, man. You can't, it's different from 10 years, 20 years, really 5, 6 years. It's different. It's a different time, and hey, I can kind of wrap my head around and understand, hey, some of these guys ain't paying for these fights, man, and I'm a sucker, man. I buy him, dog.
It's not even about being a sucker, bro. It's not even about being a sucker, because it's about the fight not freezing up, bro. Like, I'm not trying to watch Tank in the middle of a punch and then I'm buffering because I wanted to be.
Hey, I ain't had too many problems like that, Ness. Like I got cable, dog. I've been having cable. You know what I'm saying? My baby's mom won't let me get rid. I done had cable since like 2015, dog. I got like.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna have a problem. You buying the fight. I'm talking about for the illegal streamers that do that shit. That's what they go through.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's what they go through.
Okay,
I'm telling you, bro. Like, it ain't like I ain't never try to watch a fight illegally with somebody else. Like, come on, Danny's not my age. You think he buying that shit? You feel me? Like, that shit don't work for me. I can't do it. I literally can't do it.
Yeah.
Something always goes wrong. I promise you.
And I be scared, man. I be like, man, they gonna get my black behind, man. They gonna come and get me. You know what I'm saying? They you know what I mean? But I ain't that tech savvy anyway. I'm a kind of old soul. But yeah, man, great show, man. I appreciate you and the whole community, man, holding this down, Ness, man, for real, dog. You the man, champ. Like it ain't no way around it.
Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you.
Yeah, tell them, I be putting people on the show too. I got a couple dudes on my job, man. So, you be getting, I be coming back and they be like, for my little route, they be coming back. They be coming to me like, yo, you did a show. I'm like, man, you already know. But,
that's
hey,
what's
man,
up, man. I appreciate
hit that. Like,
that.
Hit that subscribe, man. Yeah, hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Get down with this, dog. This is it right here. You know what I mean? This is the one. So hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'm gonna keep tuning in. Thank you, dog.
Thank you. Yo, they got Israel Masvidal live on DAZN right now. He's at the Golden Boys show. Looks like we got a new caller in New Orleans. Who's this?
You can hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name, brother?
DJ out New Orleans, big brother.
EJ, what's good with you?
Man, nothing much, brother. I love the show, dog. I love the show. Love what you're doing. I was just checking in to see what's your pick for the main event tonight, bro? I'm after the victory.
I wish I could tell you, man, but
I need to upgrade to the champ level.
You know it, and it might be too late because the car started. The car started. You might not even be able to make my bet, but yeah.
All right, I'm about to hit the button right now. Upgrade my level. What about when you doing the predictions for the card tomorrow? That was all intertwined in the one tonight.
Nah. Tonight was just tonight because I ain't want to miss that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit. That's why it's important. Obviously, it's a 3-team parlay that includes fights tomorrow. Saturday, but tonight's outcome is super important to the method of victory of the parlay because of the plus money. That shit would be 3. If what I did could go right tonight, then that ticket is a plus 300, and everything else on Saturday is, man, that shit is a given.
Gotcha. I bet. So look, man, I'm about to upgrade my level. Will I be able to see the? Will I be able to see the card once I upgrade my level, even
Yup.
though I can't put the picture? All right,
Yeah, you
bet. I'm
should be
about
able.
to
I
do
mean, you
that,
might
man.
could find a book. You might could find a book. You know, I'm just assuming it's too late because the card started. But you know, I don't know where you get your action at. You might could find a book that got the bet available.
I get FanDuel and DraftKings,
Oof.
but the only fight they showing up on is on that main event. They not showing. They don't have none of the undercard fights, that you could pick on.
Well, that's perfect because main event is exactly what I bet on. This is an amazing looking ring card, girl. Wow, they got that off. Golden Boys, shout out to you. They went in a pro box bag.
Understood. But yeah, dog, I was just checking in. I'm about to upgrade my level so I can see that card, and I'm always listening. I'm gonna start calling them more too.
I appreciate you, man. We certainly need you to call in more. Remember, there ain't no show without Cha. If we don't got no callers, it's ending. Why this dude giving me MMA vibes coming into the ring? I keep looking at his ears, hoping to see cauliflower, because one of them ears looking like it's about to fly away. Ryan, what up? Team Chore. Who the hell is Chore?
It's goodness.
What up?
Coming live from the six, my guy. Fuck. Yo, these numbers, why people put so much stock in them?
I don't know. They want to hate.
Man, I told you Tank got to be a stadium fighter, man. You just got to go in there and say, look, I want a percentage of all the drinks, all the food, and the tickets. F the pay-per-view. It's at that point right now. But like, I don't know why people put so much stock. I think streaming is the new numbers. Just like music. Like everybody talks about Spotify streaming numbers now. Nobody talks about album sales. At least I don't hear people talk about album sales. People always saying, "Oh,
Yeah, but that's the
the
thing.
weekend
Pay per view, pay
a
per view
billion
is.
streams."
Yeah, but pay per view is streaming. Pay per view is Spotify. They stealing it.
Nah, yeah, that's true. But I'm thinking like if you have a guy like on TV, what do they say the TV ratings? Oh, when it was peaking, right? How
Mm-hmm.
many people were watching?
Yeah.
Like I think that should be important in my eyes at least. Because the pay per view, like you said, everybody's gonna steal. Dudes are finding all these websites, fire stakes. You can't match that. Like you can't beat that. Dana White even tried to beat that, and he's still having problems with that. He was running down on people, like suing people. But like you can't sue the whole world, bro. But yeah, I think Tank is still a box office seller. Like he did what 14 mil at the gate with Frank Martin. Imagine what the gate with Loma gonna be. Like, geez, I wonder where that fight's gonna be. First of all, because like I said, Tank's a guy who can go around. He can move around. He's not like Floyd. I don't think he's gonna end up being in Vegas his whole career. So like, it'll be interesting to see where he fights next. Did you find out where this fight gonna be at? The Loma fight?
Loma Tank?
Yeah.
Man, you know that shit gonna be in Vegas, right here.
For what, man? For what? This guy, he needs to be a stadium fighter. Go to a stadium.
There's stadiums in Vegas, but they ain't gonna do it, bro. These casinos pay the money to
Mhm.
get us in the door to hope that we gamble and use they three, four, five, seven, $1,500 a night
Yeah, you right,
rooms.
man. Yeah, you right. You right. You right. Everything goes up when the fight goes in town, bro. It's crazy. Like the prices are crazy. But nah, man, I just don't understand it. And then Joshua and Dubois, I like that, man. Why everybody try to test Dubois? Like he a weird dude though. He look like he can't talk trash like greasy, but he gonna fight. So Joshua just I don't know. Joshua gotta watch out because Joshua he been hurt before. He been stopped before. So anybody gonna stop him? It might be Dubois. But I'm out, bro. Smash that like button. Live from the six. Peace.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Shout out to this super chat from Cruz. Ness, did you know that 100 steps backwards is equal to 1,000 steps forward? But according to the internet, it says that's just a Chinese proverb and that it's not really been proven. But according to studies, walking in reverse will help you burn up to 40% more calories than walking normally brisk forward. So I'm actually going to try that. For real, because my knees is killing me, let me tell you. Running every day
90 seconds.
is not easy unless you got great knees. And I don't have great knees. According to this internet doctor I follow, we don't have bad knees. We just have lack of collagen. I've been taking collagen every day. Trying to get some collagen fucking capsules. I'm taking type 1 and 2, 1 and 3, excuse me. But now I'm being told type 2 is the one that I need for the knees, which is some bullshit. That being said, certainly we'll do that reverse walking and see if that's true, because I monitor all my walks and runs, so I'd be able to really know if I burnt more calories or not going in reverse. That is not going to be easy, though. Probably better to do it outside versus an indoor track where there's like more people. DJ, no, that says D-Jack, upgraded to the membership to the champ level. Go check out that betting slip. Keep in mind how I bet. I bet modestly. You know, don't be going out here betting your mortgage like, oh, Ness is your fault. And if you would have bet your mortgage, it should have been last week when I was 3-team parlay. Absolutely right. Ronnie from Phoenix, $2. Ness, stay working. You the man, brother. Flex emoji, glove emoji. It ain't work if you love what you're doing. Like, look, I'm talking to y'all, taking callers, watching the fights. I'm in heaven. You feel me? Actually, I've been wanting to say that last fight, I'm going to start watching that kid more. His name is, he was a beast in that fight I just watched. His name is, Sanchez, Brandon Sanchez. They switched his opponent, though. He fought somebody named Lusa or something like that. Let me look it up. That was a good, he's a good fighter. He was really punching hard, too. Yeah, my man, Sanchez Ruiz. Okay, so they don't have it switched on BoxRec who he fought, but he certainly didn't fight this dude, MJ Bo. Let me double check, because he was from the Philippines. This is a bad picture of this guy. I don't know, maybe it is him. But he's a good fighter. I'm looking forward to seeing Brandon Sanchez again. His BoxRec don't look like him, but hey, it is what it is. It was a good fight if you watched it. Let's see. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. King Born, what's up? Brooklyn.
Hey, yo, man, listen, man. Hey, yo, live chat.
Power
Chat.
chat.
Get ready, man. Yo, Ness Heyman, man. What's good brother, man? I see you working, doing double time as you always do, my man. But listen, man, it's Tankamaniac shit. I don't know who the fuck to trust. Rick Glaser, pay-per-view. They still in pay-per-view numbers. What's my man looking like? He 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 sold out Frank Martin 14,000. What the pay-per-view numbers? 300,000? 400,000? What they talking about, man? They better not say no 100,000 pay-per-view, cause Rick Glaser just be making shit up, man. I could be, for all y'all know, I'm Rick Glaser. I got a bald head. I'm light skinned. You know what I mean? You heard? Like, well, I know I could be Rick Glaser shit, you know? But like I said, man, we gotta see, like, I'm excited for Tank and Loma, man. November 24th. Yeah, that's gonna be everybody pre-Christmas present. You know what I mean? Another thing too, Tiafimo, you know I got him. Whoever else, I'm taking all A side. Put your money on the A side, live chat. You ain't gonna go wrong, man. But let me tell you about a guy. I call him Magimorph. I call him Bernie Madoff. Cause Bernie Madoff think he gonna like take the money from Bud and run. Yeah, Madoff, I don't see it happening. Yeah, he looked like a super soldier. He look like he like 160 pounds. He got big arms and shit. But Bud is a technician. Bud is a goddamn thinker in there. You know? So he's ill. Like I said, Border Wars Wednesday. I got a yo Ness. I ain't gonna tell you who signed the Kingborn Promotions. You're gonna find out Wednesday, but he's a fan favorite. You know what I mean? He's a fan favorite. So he on
Is he gonna
Kingborn.
fight? Is he gonna fight this season?
Yeah. He getting himself ready, man. So you know I got Rocky Rodriguez. I don't know what's going on with the I don't know if he put in his paperwork yet. I don't know, but I definitely got my next fighter. So right now I got 2 fighters on the Kingborn Promotions. Y'all gonna love it when I tell you who it is, and that you know I'm gonna call in every Wednesday and get it really popping. You know what I
What
mean?
weight
Get these.
class, man? You gotta tease right. Like, what weight class is the
Oh
dude?
man. Some say he a heavyweight, some say he a cruiserweight, you know? He might be a heavyweight. Yeah, you know. So I know the live chat, what the fuck King Born talking about, but listen, y'all gonna love it. He been on this shit forever. Y'all know him, y'all love him. If y'all fuck with me, King Born, y'all definitely gonna fuck with my new fighter. And like I said, Ness, go ahead, brother. It's 7 o'clock where you at, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. I'm broke down in Ohio. Love the live
Word?
chat. Love TBV. I'm out, y'all. Peace. I'm out.
Damn, you
I'm out of
broke
here.
down for real? That's crazy.
Yeah. Tire came off, man. I had put in the chat. My tire flew off on Sunday. Went to the other side of the highway. So when the cops came to me, they was like, "Oh, hey, you're missing a tire." I said, "Yeah, my tire just flew off, the rim and everything. Tire rolled down." Said, "Yeah, the tire hit somebody's garage, but thankfully I was all right. Truck didn't flip over, and I ain't kill nobody with the tire. So I say that's a win-win situation. You know what I
Right.
mean?
For
And
real.
yes, Tank is still the fucking face of boxing axiom. These guys, man. Well, he top 3. You know what I mean? But like I said, yo, Ness, you know we gonna get the shit rocking.
Let's
You know
do
the
it.
shit gonna get crazy when Brooklyn in the house. Tiafimo.
Brooklyn in
You
the
know how
house,
it go.
without a
My
doubt.
man is back.
All right,
My
champ.
man is back, man. All right. Peace.
Peace to the gods and the earth. Yo, looking like we got to everybody. Everybody. Don't forget, we right back at it. 6 a.m. mañana. Getting you through your day. We certainly need topic suggestions for this second show. We want to keep this second show going. We just did 3 hours. This is how I like it. You feel me? Because, like, I ain't in no rush, you know. Out here in Vegas, it is 110 degrees every goddamn day. So, you know, leaving the house at 7:30, 8 o'clock to hit the gym is better than going out at 6 and 5 when it's baking. So I got time. So don't forget to keep recommending topics that we will actually have a significant show about, you know, where we get the right amount of callers to get everybody through their workday. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. Until the next one, listen, free ways to support the show, hitting a thumbs up, free ways to support the show, sharing it, dropping a 5-star review on iTunes. That's super important. I hear Spotify is doing reviews. That's important. You know, and obviously subscribing here on YouTube because numbers is power. And the better numbers, the more interviews. Speaking of interviews, we're going to get Lucas Body on the show since he's fighting Ashton Slave. Right? I think I did the post already on potentially Patreon, and you can check that out. Drop your question for him. I'm thinking we should get him maybe like Tuesday, which is what, July 2nd? July 2nd. Don't forget I'm out for the 4th. Y'all don't want to take advantage of Ness giving you the ways to get free vacations, so y'all just gonna have to keep watching me do free vacations. So actually, we could get him on the 2nd because I think I got somebody scheduled for the 1st. And yes, the post is available. If you want to ask Lucas Body a question, it's on Patreon. And I'm going to double check on the members page, make sure I did it there. If not, I will. And then you can drop a question for Lucas Body and check him out. To the next one, peace.